Get small and punk.
Okay, well that's just rude. First of all, let's say hello to the people that are watching the VODs. Hi!
Hello.
I remember to upload the videos now. We're caught up.
Yeah, funny you say that. I've been having some issues with that. I had my power go out
no, I
when I tried
understand.
uploading my videos.
Dude, I
had to redo like a 6-hour video.
I was 2 VODs behind, and I was like, oh god, this cannot be. But yeah, I did it, and now we're all cool. But hey, so we're gonna start again from where we left off. Can somebody roll me a d5? I know that is not possible in normal dice, but we have the power of technology here.
I'm trying to think what I feel like someone's made a D5 out there, right?
I don't think the shape is possible. I don't know, honestly.
Oh, actually,
I mean,
so fun fact about that. My friend likes to collect strange dice. People make a ton of dice. Like people have made like D1s before.
Yeah, no, I've seen that.
Work. And people have made like really interesting designs for like D2s and D3s.
Oh, Raccoon, that is actually very useful information. Thank you. And since Greenie rolled, she rolled a 1. Taurin, what happened last time?
Once again.
Bro.
Well, what happened last time was actually quite a bit. We're mostly in a village, a very strange village, where we were able to meet the townsfolk, which we did go to the, what's it called? Tavern. Called, at first it was called the Snowdrop Inn, with the tavern being Roy, and we kind of just caught up with him, trying to see if there was like anything strange going with the town, because when we first came in, both Kipper and Taurin kind of sensed like, wild magic going on, so we're just kind of like worried where that could be coming from. And then as we just continued on through the village, just getting acquainted with everything, we met the mayor, which her name was Aaron, and then we met the girl Sophia, and which is the daughter to the mayor. She was kind of strange, but it's okay. Not sure where that's gonna go, to be honest, but we couldn't find any answers to the wild magic issue, so we ended up staying the night. And that's all I remember.
Well, I do remember you having a very interesting conversation with an owl.
I mean, do we gotta talk about that?
Quiz time. What's the name of the inn now?
Oh, that is a good question.
The first apple.
Man,
Oh,
look at that. Look at that.
That wasn't.
Dude,
the
10
question
points
for me,
to
was
House
it?
Kipper.
Yes.
There you go.
Originally the Snowdrop Inn.
Correct. So, yeah, that is pretty much what happened. You guys entered this spot with a lot of this presence, and the casters on the team have discovered that this is a wild magic surge that apparently is covering this whole town. However, the villagers have no idea what is going on here. And a lot of strange things are starting to happen. For now, since, as you said, you didn't find any clues, you decided to sleep in the inn. But already a few people have been getting weird sights, magical interference of sorts. And, well, here you are as night falls and you guys sleep. Kipper, I want you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, I'm gonna do some wisdom right here.
You are wisdom.
I am the wise thing.
Kipper the wise.
The stinky.
Kipper the fool.
Saruman,
Silly.
Shadowman the Stinky.
Saruman the stupid. I'm sorry, I'm still loading.
That's fine,
Okay.
that's fine, that's fine.
Tried that not in the hyperlink.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, that is a very good wisdom save. So, Kipper,
Hyperlink.
your
Fuck. Sorry.
your your sleep is going normally through the night
That doesn't sound normal.
until you feel this pressing sensation in your chest. Something you've already felt before. Definitely something you didn't expect to come back. But of course, we're dealing with forces that are beyond your control. At first, Kipper, you feel this anxiety and fear getting a hold of you. Suddenly, you are inside your head. You start by seeing an empty landscape, dead, devoid of any life. It seemingly goes on forever. There are no trees, no roads, no nothing. As a matter of fact, you don't even see a sun. The sky is clouded, but the clouds look strange and dark. You look around and it expands further until the eye can see. When suddenly you feel a sharp pain in your head and images start showing to you. Vividly, as if you were being a part of these things happening. The first thing you see and live through your head is the earth shaking. It's splitting open. It all fades to black after the cracks of the earth were starting to reach up to you. Then suddenly, you're in a chamber encased in glass. The chamber slowly starts filling up with water. You can't see the outside, but you can feel the coldness of water slowly rising up from the ground. It doesn't reach too far until you fade away from this vision once more. You see a fleet of ships sailing to an unknown location in the vast sea. The ships are dark and they look not pristine. They are definitely in a bad condition. And the last thing you see is a dark cave-like room where there is only a small crack of light beaming to the middle of this cave. The only thing that reflects are the red scales of a sleeping dragon. You hear in your mind whispers, random words thrown at you from all angles as you are in this cave with the dragon. The whispers get loud enough that you cover your ears to try and stop them. And you do for the most part, after focusing, trying to regain your composure. The whispers are gone. And at the end of the room where the dragon was sleeping, you can now see the glowing yellow eyes staring at you. The dragon has awoken. And before you can even think about moving, shock fills you and you're frozen there as the dragon stands up and walks towards you. It is massive compared to you. You try to do anything, but your body in this state has stopped working. You can only wait and see how the dragon opened its mouth to try and swallow you. Then it all fades to black, and the whispers continue. This time, a word starts being repeated from these whispers, and as you try and focus, the word becomes clearer and clearer until you can hear it. It just says, "Closer." And it all fades to black. And you awaken the next morning in a cold sweat, having witnessed these visions.
Kipper did not like that.
So, it is morning now in the village. The light is starting to seep through the windows. It gives you a very nice, a very nice view. You can see the in-room again is simple. You all obviously already know that this village was not a fancier place. So you wake up, you guys are feeling okay. And yeah, what do you guys do as you are starting to get up? Obviously, Kipper, you being the only one who witnessed the visions.
Is there a place I can take a shower?
Totally, there would be. You know, there's baths and stuff.
I think Kipper's first reaction is definitely going to be to wash off. Not just from the experience, but also from the cold sweat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I mean, you don't need to roll anything for that. You just go and take and wash in your room. If I recall correctly, there were double
Roll
rooms.
to not slip in the tub and die.
Roll an acrobatics
Yes,
check. No, I'm just kidding.
As a reminder, the rooms were Kipper and Ambrose. Rexmoa was with Chia, and then Taurin was with Jory.
Correct.
So is all the wild magic stuff like faded away for Taurin at
yes,
this point?
The effects that you had, Taurin, from the night before are gone now.
So
think
did you sleep
Taurin
on
would be
top of the
relieved.
sheets?
Yes.
I think so. I think after trying to to get into the sheets. That's all I had. Yeah.
I remind you
Sadly.
guys that since we had a long rest, first of all, take your long rest, restore all your points and everything. And if you need to prepare new spells, you are more than welcome to. As you guys wake up and, are going to start your day as usual.
Taurin would like a cup of coffee.
Perfect. Well, then you know where food is served.
Yes. But of course, she would kind of be a little wary because she did notice last time, a previous evening, the changes that took effect. So she'll probably be a little more cautious as she goes into the dining room area, trying to see if there's any other changes.
Yeah, are those changes currently in effect? Does it still say cursed apple?
Right?
Well, you would have
I'm
to
still
go.
in my room,
Yeah, you would have to go down and onto the tavern to see if the inn is like that. But as you guys are getting ready, we'll say that while you're preparing your spells and getting your quote unquote long rest, your stats restored, and blah blah blah. You guys go out into the well. Let me go for Chi over here because she has just typed something. Chi would chirp a good morning as soon as there's signs of Rexmoa awakening.
Does she sleep?
That's a good question.
Watching always.
I mean, again, I'm not in that room, but
Correct.
Yeah, Rexmoa wouldn't know. Rexmoa
No, it's just-
went to bed
that
like
was
a
just kind of a
responsible
random
person.
pondering I had.
That's a good question.
So
I
Rex,
mean, I don't know how Fae work.
hey,
I barely
listen.
know how my own people work.
Well, the question is she a fae?
Yeah, I guess I'd pick Chi up and then do my usual morning routine and brush my teeth and exfoliate and do my hair, and then I walk out.
Very nice,
Hair.
very nice. Now you can have hair.
Where? I thought he was bald the whole time. My bad.
Honestly, I haven't even really decided that. I know some people have been drawing him with spines and some people have been drawing him with fins. I don't really have a definitive.
He changes
You're like
hairstyles
Rex-
constantly.
Rexmoa is fluid.
Perfect. Fine.
Rexmoa, as you grab Chi and you're about to head out, Chi murmurs, this is strange.
Yeah, I know it's normally Taurin or Kipper who picks you up. I don't even know what you want for breakfast today.
Let's see what Chi has to say about this.
I think Chi probably is just likes to look at food and think about it. Kind of like the way that seltzer is flavored like a fruit, but doesn't really taste like the fruit.
Right. Gives you a hint.
I'm drinking a grapefruit citrus seltzer right now. It's delicious.
She laughs. No, not that. It's something else. I cannot seem to use my magic today. And as a matter of fact, you actually notice, Rexmoa, that the usual glow that is coming from the jar of Chi has dimmed a little.
So do I have to put you out in the sun or water you? I've never really dealt with this before, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now I guess I'll examine Chi's jar a little closer and give it a nice polishing and remove any marring or debris that has been built up while traveling on the road.
Yeah, you managed to clean out the outside of the jar. It looks clean. The inside, obviously, is just a jar. You can see it's fully transparent and the little sprite is in there.
Yeah, you should open it up so you can clean the inside.
Oh, God. No.
That's a joke. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
She lets out a She then continues. I'm not quite sure. There is so much strange taking place since we have arrived here.
You got that right. Well, perhaps this is more indicative that Kipper and Taurin might have a point about this place. You know, the last thing we need is for you to like cast a spell and then I don't know, maybe like I turn green or something.
I feel like that's not the worst thing that could happen.
It's just what I came up with off the top of my head, short of like exploding. I didn't want it to be like too extreme.
I mean, it's very on brand with Rexmoa.
She nods, though he wouldn't be able to tell. Well, I think green would look lovely on you, but you have a point.
Well, perhaps Taurin and Kipper might have some insight. I apologize, Chi, but I'm not as magically inclined as them.
So
Mhm.
would we notice anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go
Different
about. That's what I'm going to go
Okay.
about. As you guys exit, Chi obviously says, no need to apologize, lizard friend. And you sit outside onto the rooms. You know that obviously you exit the place, go to down the corridor. You see Nora in her, you know, like spot with the ledger as usual. Everything seems to be fine. And you guys are going to get food, or well, actually, what are you guys doing?
Well, I have to like I'm putting clothes back on. That's pretty important.
Well, I mean, we can say that this all happens after you guys are ready for the morning. So, like, you
Okay,
guys are already
I put
out.
clothes back on already. I'm that fast.
Yes.
Oh, good morning,
Just
Deborah.
jumps up and lands inside the clothes.
I'm like a clown or a magician.
2 legs at a time.
Both legs at the same time.
What did you say, Rexmoa?
I said, good morning, Deborah.
Oh, it's Nora. Thank you.
Oh, my apologies. What seems to be on the menu this morning, as it were?
Oh, well, I know that Roy and his father were cooking some eggs. It's probably some fresh bread. I know that they were out and getting some stuff from the bakers. Some fresh grain that they just crushed and turned them into very nice loaves of bread. I suggest if you are hungry, you can check that out.
It's very diligent of them to be obtaining the grain this early in the day. I can't help but admire that.
Yeah, if you're looking for food, just follow through. And she gestures at the door again.
Well, Adora, we will take your advice. Thank you very much for helping run this fine establishment.
She looks at you with a little bit of a strange, smile, kind of like a forced smile, and she's just kind of like, yeah, all right. Okay. So, as you guys enter the diner, you can see everything looks the same, pretty much. Let me put you guys in the diner thingy. As you guys enter the diner, you can see that everything looks the same. Oh, for fuck's sake, who drew this thing?
Gee, who did that?
That's fine.
Apple.
That's fine. Everything looks the same. The only thing that you guys noticed that neither Roy or his father are there at the moment. So, Taurin, if you went out first and you were waiting for the rest, you would see that nobody's there. So you decided to wait a moment, and the rest of the people of the party appears.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so you guys are meeting in the, I guess, tavern part of this inn. It's quiet. Everything is lit up, by the way. Like, the tavern is functioning. It's just, guys, you don't see Roy and his father.
Yeah, I was told by Adora that they were going out to the baker, I believe, to fetch this morning's meals. Did anything strange occur last night, Taurin? And I'll put Chi on the table with us. It seems like our Fey friend has fallen, crestfallen, perhaps. I'll let you explain, Chi.
Yeah, everybody would be at this table, by the way.
Mhm.
Just so you guys know, so there's no confusion.
Also, good morning, everyone else. I didn't want to make it seem like only Taurin was here. I was just interested to see what was in the crossword this morning.
Wardell.
Yeah, the Wardell.
Wardell, yes, of course. The popular
What has that
game.
that dastardly wizard Wardell come up with this eve? Morn?
Mm.
Oh wait, no, it is an eve.
No,
Of
it would
this
be a
motto.
morn
A morn.
on the morrow.
The morrow.
Like those word puzzles. Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. Did she type something? Yes, she clears her throat a little. Good morning. Well, it seems I'm unable to cast any spells. Again, everybody, now that Chi is in the center of the table, you guys could see that the normal brightness of Chi has dimmed.
Oh.
That's a strange issue. Either of you feeling like that? Looking at both Taurin and Kipper. Kipper? Kipper.
Taurin would say good morning, of course, to everybody to begin with, and then she would like kind of start going, obviously looking very worried and concerned because of what she did the other night, because she was with her. I hope So I went outside and I did cast a couple of spells, just to kind of see the village is all it was for. I'm a little worried that maybe the backlash also affected you too.
As for how you guys feel, in relatively, like, nothing has changed for you. The only one who would be feeling a little bit uneasy, it's obviously Kipper. But for reasons that only himself knows.
This ain't anything I'm not used to.
Correct.
That's not the Kipper voice, by the way. I don't know why I became a cowboy for a moment.
She says, I'm not too sure. Wild magic does work in odd ways, but I feel it would have wanted me to cast spells.
True.
Perhaps the wild magic is aware of your puny stature and doesn't want you to hurt yourself.
It could also be that, I mean, as you are Fae, you are innately powerful. It might not recognize that you are contained and is just actively attempting to nullify. Either that, or maybe something could be drawing your power from somewhere within this field. I'm just spitballing here.
Maybe the sooner we get away from the village, the better?
I'm still a little concerned as to what this could be. I do agree that it might get better, but there's also a possibility that it's connected to Chi now, and we don't want to sever something and accidentally hurt her more. Does that make sense?
Speaking of she lets out a huff at that, but then lets out a hum, very thoughtful. Perhaps that could be something we test out, she finally says.
I mean, if your glow comes back, if we go back to the entrance, that would kind of, hopefully answer some questions about that issue, because it could be just this place. And if it's taking your magic, how do we know it's not going to take our ability to use magic,
No, that is true. I feel like it definitely couldn't hurt bringing Chi to the entrance at least.
Yeah, we don't have to leave entirely. I was just a thought, a thought.
Yeah. We could potentially split up into groups, one group investigating a bit more than the other. I don't know. However you want to play this.
And she
Stick
says,
together.
Yes, that would be a terrible loss if you lose your magics as well. So as
Well,
you
you're
guys
not
are...
feeling-
Oh, no,
oh.
go ahead.
I was gonna ask Chi, you're not feeling sick or anything, are you? Do you want some honey, maybe?
If only we had some sort of teleportation spell, we might have been able to, like, teleport little pieces of food into Chi's jaw.
That would
Holes
be
on
very
top
that
like
would
a-
be very funny.
Yeah.
She says, No, I'm not feeling sick. Just odd. It's very odd to suddenly gain magic and then lose it again.
Well, what does everyone else think?
Well, judging by the information at hand, shouldn't we be seeking the inverse? If the wild magic that supposedly exists in this village is the thing that's weakening Chi, wouldn't we want to lean into it, perhaps, to try to find this supposed source?
We start.
Thinking.
As you guys are trying to figure out the situation, you hear the mumbling of people outside, and you hear like voices approaching, and obviously footsteps as they step on the wooden boards of the floor. You see the first person who enters is Roy's father. Again, told you guys, middle-aged man, looking very rough, clearly a worker through and through. He has a bucket full of like produce, vegetables and some other stuffs. And he goes, good morning. Sorry for the delay. We've had a few issues on the road. We'll get you food shortly. Roy should be coming in at any point in time. He kind of looks behind. He says, he yells at him, come on, boy. We already have some guests. And you can hear the voice of Roy from the outside. He goes, yeah, I'm coming. And as he enters the kitchen area, he starts putting away all the produce, where they belong, like the crates and all the organization that the kitchen in this part has. And you see Roy enter, but you don't quite recall Roy looking like what I'm about to show you. You were expecting the young human, dark hair, good looking guy. But what enters through the door is this.
Is this?
Oh.
You see an otter dressed with innkeeper clothes, walking in two legs, carrying with each arm a large, for his size, loaves of bread. And he goes, hello, good morning. You guys are up early today.
Good morning. Roy, was it again?
Yeah, that's me. Can I help you with some drinks first? You can see him just walking about towards the bar. The bar is taller than him, so he has to drag a little stool to like step up on it.
Oh my goodness.
You can see that he is acting completely normal, as this was like a normal occurrence for him.
Roy, I've been around, but It's strange. Never actually met someone of your race. What exactly were you again?
Ambrose.
Oh, I'm an otter, of course. But is that weird? Am I scaring you?
No, I just realized I never met someone of your kind before. I'm just curious.
But we met yesterday. What's with the this sudden attitude?
You're shorter than I remember.
I thought it'd be a bit impersonal to ask upon first meeting, I suppose.
Right. And he looks at Taurin. He goes, "Shorter? Nah, I must have been, standing on a stool or just, trying to look taller for you guys."
I don't mean to sound odd or strange, but would you happen to also have a twin sibling whose name is also Roy, who is not an otter?
He looks very puzzled at what you're saying, and he goes, "Hey, Pa, do I have a twin sibling named Roy?" The man just goes, "Not as far as I can tell."
Right, so just to clarify, the dad looks the same, but Roy looks like an otter.
The dad looks exactly the same as you met him yesterday, and Roy is an otter.
Kipper's gonna not say the question that he's really wanting to say of, are you adopted? But, like, that's, like, a really not good time, or never to, don't say that. No.
Did his father actually enter into where we're at?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the father is in the kitchen starting the food.
And we saw the father yesterday, right?
Yep. You saw
served
both
the
of them.
food.
Correct.
Both very much human and very much not otters.
Correct.
Otter.
Humans. Are they good-looking otters?
I
Can we tell
mean,
that?
Roy is a very good-looking otter.
She says something.
Oh, sorry. She whispers, "Wild magic at work again."
Taurin just nod.
Yeah, I'm gonna also say it kind of under my breath, but in a way that even if anyone else heard it, it would just be out of context and not make sense. I could only assume as much as that, I guess.
And Roy was, kind of looking at your exchange, and he goes, all right, enough with the long faces. What do you want? Do you want some coffee? Do you want some water? Perhaps want some ale if that's what you're into. I can help you. Come on. You must be hungry.
Oh, and she murmured back.
Ooh, she says, "I cannot see the sign. It has changed yet again," she murmurs back. Well, the sign is outside, by the way. It's not inside.
You give me an arrow. I'm gonna get some fresh air.
All right. So
I will stand up and go outside with the excuse of just getting fresh air.
correct. As a matter of fact, the sign is still wooden, still carved. However, this time the sign has an otter, and the name of the tavern is called the Bad Otter.
Aw, that's just mean.
He's a bad little otter.
Imagine you having an otter son and being like, you know what? I should name my restaurant the Bad
The
Otter.
Bad Son.
That's like if my dad owned a restaurant and he was like, I'm gonna name this the Bad German. Like, that's kind of mean.
Okay, well, I mean,
Bad to the bone.
but yeah, Ambrose, that's what you see. Give me a perception check, as a matter of fact, as you are outside.
Alrighty. A perception. 19.
Oh, okay. With that, Ambrose, you not only notice that the sign has changed once again, as a matter of fact, as you look around the village, you can see one of the houses looks unnaturally large. As if it had grown twice its size.
Ooh.
Do I recognize the house? Like, was this house here
Not
previously?
really. Like, you pass by this house, and you are, with that perception, I can tell you, you are 100% sure that house was not that size. You also notice in the animal pens, not only are there sheep, but you can see llamas and other animals as well.
Llama drama.
Wow.
Again,
I feel like we would have noticed llamas in the pen previously.
exactly. With your perception, I can tell you, you definitely would have noticed anything different. Looking around, even as you turn around to go back inside the inn from the outside looks slanted. The whole building is like tilted to the side, but on the inside, it doesn't look any different.
Oh.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll glance around for a moment, scratch my chin, and go to walk in the door. You know, as I open the door, kind of have this weird, like, moment as I look inside, trying to figure out how I'm supposed to walk in for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Looking somewhat awkward, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's definitely odd that you are now noticing how things are just weird, and they keep getting weirder.
And after walking inside, I'll look out a window and see if anything seems slanted from the inside if I look outside.
No, it seems exactly normal. However, you do, with that same perception, you catch a glance of one of the guards that, obviously you knew there was this small kind of guard force. You recognize the uniforms. However, this isn't a common dog, and he's just dragging the uniform as it walks.
Aww.
Like, the uniform is put on a dog, and it's just walking normally.
Is it like a dog like without a human mind, or is it kind of like similar otter situation?
It's a dog. It's just a
It's
normal dog.
That guy got turned into a dog while we were asleep. That's crazy.
I know several people who wouldn't mind that.
Of course.
Yeah.
The dog. So Roy on the inside is like, hey, come on. What are you guys gonna order? Are you gonna leave me here hanging?
Well, I'd hate to do that. We'll have a fresh loaf of bread, perhaps 2, and a dish of butter, if you have any. And I'll take a coffee.
Coming right up. Anything for the others?
I'll just take a tea, whatever kind you have.
Tea, got it. Lady? I'm looking at Taurin.
Of course, she would say, add 1 more cup of joe, please.
Coming up. All right, well, I'm gonna go at it. And you see he hops off his stool. You cannot see him anymore from the bar, but you can hear like the pitter patter of his feet, and like he's moving stuff down there. So,
Well,
Ambrose, yeah, you return inside, and
yeah. I will sit back down, kind of looking at the tavern, somewhat like keeping my head a little bit tilted as I look around and kind of like fixing my head after a moment. I'll look at the group, whispering enough for only our table to hear. And
there's nobody else in the tavern at this point. It's only you, the group, and Roy and his father.
I'll still say quiet enough that I'm not speaking loud enough for Roy to hear behind the counter.
Okay.
I'll say, well, the sign says bad otter now, but that's not all. One of the houses is way too large. This inn, I know it doesn't look like it now, but the inn is like slanted.
The crooked little house. Okay.
Well, more than just slightly crooked.
When you mean slanted, but we're standing normally, like gravity's fixed here. Is
Well,
it?
If you look outside, it looks normal as well. If you discount the dog wearing a guard's uniform.
I'm sorry. Did one of the guards get turned into a dog last night?
You know,
Well, who's to
wanna
say
see.
we simply did not see the canine dog when we arrived? Perhaps it was their day off.
it didn't look
I'm
like it fit the dog.
gonna be Rexmoa. I'm just considering that the building is slanted and
Yes.
someone has changed rather
We should-
drastically.
We should probably bring this up to Roy. I don't know how they'll take the news of a rickety foundation, though. That's the end of many businesses, Kipper. I'll have you know. What a
I'm not
nightmare.
sure. We should
It
say
might fix itself. So I have a feeling the foundation isn't the most pressing matter because, like, who knows? Tomorrow the whole town could be underwater if reality keeps changing like this. So
That would be quite troublesome for you all.
And,
what about you?
Oh, I'm a fine swimmer.
I cannot say the same. I think.
Don't like.
I have a saying to say, forgive me, but you sink like a rock.
Couldn't.
Yeah, I think my skin plays a part in that.
So, is this a matter urgent enough that we should perhaps take breakfast to go?
I think that might be prudent.
And you guys are whispering all of this, right?
I said
Yeah.
I was whispering, yeah.
Okay. No, just you know.
It's a good question.
Mhm.
By the way, did anyone see llamas when they entered into this town?
Llamas. I just
I'll
remember
take that as
cows
a
and sheep.
no.
Yeah.
No, those animal pen, the only thing there that I remember from yesterday was sheep.
Llamas are
probably the
kind of
strangest
like
thing.
long
Rexmoa.
sheep.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Your crystal that you're carrying, does it look weird or does it glow or anything or?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll pull out the old opalescent crystal that is still awaiting its purpose in life.
Oh, you mean the one that you guys have from the start of the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the
Yeah.
wizard and the Bellcrest, yeah.
Yeah, that's also related to Gowron Theory.
Correct.
They had the
Oh my
crystals there.
goodness. Weren't you gonna like give that back to the elves? Did we entirely forgot to do that?
You know what? I kind of like that because yes, I did in fact forget to do that.
That is fine. Rexmoa, as you pull out the crystal, it's a crystal.
Mhm. I
Okay.
peer
So-
deep into its lustrous form.
You can notice the crystalline shape of the crystal. And nothing else. It's still the same.
Still the same. Okay.
I guess.
However, if you're talking about another certain stone that Rexmoa has, also no, you have not felt anything on that end, by the way.
Okay. That was gonna be
By
my next
the way.
question.
Something to comment is that what happened with the crystal, we actually did bring it up. Rexmoa, you brought it up to Galarian, and
Yeah.
Galarian said, that's interesting. Maybe we should say something to the council. And then we didn't say anything to the council because we had other stuff going on.
And then the council proceeded to threaten you to death, so you know.
So
Maybe
we
next time.
technically did bring it up,
That was
just
partially
only
my
to
fault.
Galarian.
True, you did.
Okay, so now we can do whatever we want with that.
Yeah.
The crystal.
Well, Rexmoa can do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
with
It'll listen
it.
to it.
Chekhov's crystal.
Hmm.
Mm.
And I only remember, I was like, I feel like remember us bringing it up, and I was like, let me check my notes. Session 17.
I guess, I'm so sorry. Oh wait, I forgot. Was the meal this morning, like, paid for with the, renting of the rooms, or do we need to...
As you're saying this, Roy is coming over with a tray with your drinks. You can see that he is he's struggling a little bit to carry the tray. The tray is clearly larger for his otter body, but he is doing it. I mean, he's been waitering for God knows how long.
Waitering?
Yeah, I mean, you know. And he just, you know, has to go on his tippy toes to put the drinks on the table, but he does it. He goes to each one of your seats, whoever ordered a drink, and he goes, here you go. All right, you let me know if you guys need anything. The food will be done shortly.
Can we take that to go? I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, yeah, sure, I can do that. Is there anything the matter?
No, nothing's the matter. I've just been told that there was llamas outside, and I was very excited to see them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, during the nighttime, so we couldn't see them then.
Yeah. We use the wool to make some very nice clothing. Maybe you might be interested in that. Who knows?
Are we going... Is the Dwarven Empire kind of cold?
She says, time for a little breakfast picnic.
I wouldn't mind that.
Ooh.
As
would
for
sound good.
your question, Kipper, was it a question actually?
I think it was a question.
Okay. Roy says, well, it's in the middle of a mountain. I would assume so. However, don't dwarves live inside the mountain? Isn't it hot in there? I don't know.
It's probably cold to get to the mountain.
Yeah. I would say that you folks could benefit from some clothes. Yeah.
You'll definitely need a warm coat up in those peaks.
You can just turn into a bear, though.
Even so, warm clothes is preferred.
A bear in a sweater, though? Even more warm.
That's
I
a
can wear
lot.
Sweaters, yeah.
That's a large sweater. That's a very large sweater.
I've been told that the
Bands.
qualities of llama wool it's very flexible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, very stretchy.
Is that what you're wearing right now, Roy?
Oh, no. This is just simple linen and some other stuff. You know, tavern life, it gets dirty here. I wouldn't want to ruin any good clothes. All right, so let me tell my father to get your food to go then. And he just, you know, pitter-patters away to the kitchen.
These guys know what a to-go container really means.
I mean, I feel like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We only asked for bread.
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 Also, for future reference, I'm not quite sure about buying clothes from this area, given that we don't really know what's going on right now. Wouldn't want to create a social faux pas.
Oh, you mean like we put on the sweater and then at some point we're just walking around and then it just suddenly disappears and we're naked? Is that...
Yeah, perhaps.
Okay.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but just a thought.
I mean, you're wise man. I listen to wise man words.
Should we... What is the course of action? Talk to the mayor? Investigate the... How did you describe it, Ambrose? The house that's too big?
That's one of the things I noticed when I was outside.
We could always, just have a saunter around the village and talk to the locals. I'm not sure, given what we've seen, how useful that could be, but perhaps it's a start.
Yeah.
Mayor might know, guards might know. Maybe even that little girl from the mayor. They're all constantly outside after all.
I mean, I do want to see that dog in the armor. I want to see if it talks.
I have a feeling we'll see that if it doesn't change again. Which probably makes me think that we should get going relatively quickly.
Yeah, also, Joel, just make sure not to let that dog charm you.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
He didn't. Don't mind him. He's being silly. I like give like dagger eyes towards Rexmoa, just like she probably doesn't want to remember that.
Rexmoa frowns because he's legitimately concerned about Taurin's recent behavior when it comes to diving into romantic relationships.
You know what? That's
uncontrollable.
that is
I know.
true. Yeah.
So, as you guys were talking, Roy comes back a few minutes later with a few bundles, which would be your food. They're neatly like packaged, so you guys can take them. And he goes, "All right, folks, here you go. Right, that is going to be 10 silver each. Obviously,
10 silver.
puts food for each one of you on the table, so that would be 5 bundles.
Mm-hmm. 1 gold is 10 silver, right?
100.
Oh. Gee, Merry Christmas. Okay.
That was a reaction.
1 gold
Oh, you're
is
ripping.
100 silver.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just, I will rest 10 silver on the table as we're on our way out.
Okay, make sure to take
It's
that
only at
down.
6.
Roy's gonna, like lean up and just grab it from below the table. You can see like he is small, obviously. His head is not even like table level.
Would you have
Well, I
change
kinda
for
feel-
100?
Roy sees, I mean, if you're asking.
I mean, if I can, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Roy would nod at you, obviously.
there we go. So I can get 100 silver pieces now. 106.
He says, are you gonna pay for everybody, or do you want just change for your 10 silver?
You said 10 each, right?
Yeah.
10, 20, 30. Yeah.
That'll
we can
be
do that.
40 silver, and obviously Rexmoa already paid for his. Alright,
Why
so
not?
Roy goes away. You hear the rustling of coins, and he comes back with a little pouch with your silver. It will be the 60 silver pieces. So make sure to remove that gold piece and add your 60 silver pieces.
Got it, sir.
And he goes, "Alright, well, you know where we are. The bad order is always open for business."
Hope this change isn't cursed. It's gonna turn to pebbles. Taurin would whisper.
So
I don't know what I just walked in on.
So what are you guys doing now that you've gotten your bundles, which by the way will count as 1 ration?
Oh, perfect.
1 ration. Okay. There we go.
But you can write it down as a tasty ration.
True, homemade ration maybe.
Mm.
1 more ration for the road.
But yeah, so what are you guys doing now? Roy has retreated to the bar to keep on with his duties. With his other duties.
His otter duties. Well, I'm ready to head on out.
Yep. Let's go outside. Maybe
This is
maybe
real.
we'll
No.
head out.
Kipper's already eating it as we speak.
Okay,
Perfect
I
timing.
actually am, and it is bread.
That's funny. No, okay,
It's
yeah.
actually biscuits.
You guys head out, and as Ambrose has already let you guys know, you can now see like the larger house, the slanted inn, the llamas amongst the sheep, and the guard dog, literally.
Yay.
You also
Taking a talk to the
notice
dog.
you also
Can I?
notice some random people just walking about, by the way.
Hmm.
Well, it is a town. I'm
Mhm.
assuming.
Exactly.
Yeah, do they look odd in any way, or they're
Give
just
me a
people?
perception check.
Okie dokie.
Is everyone a human?
Yeah, well, we're about to find out.
Are they all otters? Oh my.
Rexmoa, you look around, you see the weird stuff that it's already been pointed out, and you don't see anything out of the ordinary until you see like a small group of people that is just walking about, and they disperse as they go into their own thing. One of these persons is walking in slow motion.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
In slow, like Baywatch.
Yeah.
Rexmoa suddenly remembers an instance from yesterday where, when he was observing a guard late at night, he could have sworn that he almost like froze while he was walking, and now he notes that, okay, well, once could be, an apparition, but twice. Perhaps there's some legitimacy to this wild magic claim.
And also to answer your question, Taurin, yes, you may talk to the guard dog.
Yay, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals just in case.
All right, casting Speak
perfect.
with Animals. Awesome. Make sure to take down that mana. And would you kindly give me a D100, please?
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second here. I got 15, and then you said a D100?
Correct.
All right, where are my dice? Here you are, buddy. Just one.
Oh, 85. Let's see.
Do you want me to pop on? Do you want me-
Okay, that is very funny.
Oh no.
Hmm?
Okay. Taurin. Wait, hold on. Let me check if this is the one, because last time I got confused and I got really bad.
Sorry if I was too loud. I just forgot about the wild magic. Oh,
Hey,
Oh, I thought you were just rolling with it.
hey, that is fine. Okay,
forgot.
Taurin, you cast Speak with Animals, and suddenly you feel something stuck in your throat. You start
Lovely.
you start like,
Frog.
and then start coughing, and you feel something coming up.
What?
Taurin, from your mouth, a burst of color comes out. It's
Across
like
the rainbow.
it's like a blob of color that just blurts on the ground.
Ew.
She pooped rainbows.
Yes, you effectively just puked a rainbow.
Damn.
Okay.
I will like jog up to Taurin and start like patting her on the back.
Blech.
Yeah, you see, like Taurin starts to cough as she has something in her throat, and then suddenly her cheeks fill up and just color.
I remember eating that.
Where did you
No.
get Skittles?
I don't know what kind of spell that was.
She says that may be the most beautiful
want-
yet disgusting thing I've ever seen in a while.
I want Skittles. Where'd they come from?
And the Skittles wizard.
I don't think that's what they mean by taste the rainbow.
Mhm.
It doesn't taste like anything, by the way. It's just you just threw up color.
Oh, so it does taste like rainbow because it wouldn't taste like anything.
Exactly.
That is accurate.
Awful.
But
Sorry
yeah,
if I was really loud when I said "oh no" earlier. I was
no, that's all good. You're all
Were you just
fine.
really afraid that the same thing that happened with the owl was going to happen to the
yes.
dog?
But yeah, you have speak with animals now.
Probably. Is that ongoing? Is it? Is it just the one time and that's it, or?
What do you mean?
With the barfing up the colors.
Oh,
is
we'll
it just the
see.
one time. Oh, good. Okay. Well, Taurin will approach the dog now. You know, not as, of course, chipper as she was before.
Mhm.
Yeah. Totally forgetting about the wild magic.
Mm-hmm.
And then she would ask, "How are you doing today,
Are
little guy?"
Are you saying this in dog speech?
Woof woof woof.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the dog will answer back to you. For everybody else, this is dog. He's speaking dog. And he says, "Good morning, citizen. Everything all right?"
Of course. Have you noticed anything strange going on?
Strange. No? Should I be worried?
Oh, just wondering if you might be smelled any weird smells or any new smells.
Well, besides the animal pens, nothing.
Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. Have you always wore armor?
He looks down at himself. Obviously, it's a dog wearing a vest, so it looks very silly. He says, well, this is the uniforms that were provided. We help the citizens and protect the city from anything of the outside. So, yes.
Always wore armor. Got it. And then, how long have you been in service, sir?
In service? He says, I'm pretty sure since my teens. We're talking 10 years?
About 10 years. That's a long time. For a dog.
Dog? You hear a growl from him. Are you mocking me?
No. Not at all. I think you have the softest fur and the cutest little brown eyes.
Taurin, mid-sentence, you puke color. The dog looks at you and goes, right, you must be drunk. Off with you.
So he doesn't know he's a dog.
Nope. I will relay this information with the team, of course. I don't know if you want me to repeat it or if you guys
No, you can just say that you
we saw.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was pretty difficult to not draw our eye. Not gonna lie.
Oh. And then Taurin will
and-
gladly take the water skin.
And everyone, you might not want to be in front of Taurin for a little bit.
Taurin, would you kindly lead us?
Sure. I don't mind.
Should we should we do anything with the blobs everywhere? Should
That
we
is a
just
good
leave
question.
them?
Who has cheese jar?
Would Rexmoa still have cheese jar?
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless anyone consciously wanted to take Chi, I probably have her by default.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll say that Rexmoa has it, yeah. But yeah, Kipper, as you mentioned this, you see the first blob is starting to like disappear. It's like, getting like consumed.
Oh. Well, that makes things a bit easier, I guess.
Taurin just in the front, her ears kind of down, kind of like, this sucks.
Note to self, do not cast any spells
While in the vicinity.
Oh, I mean, good news, you're probably the first person to do that.
To cast magic?
No, to peek the rainbow.
Oh. Well, it's not a pleasant experience. I don't wish it on my worst enemy.
But it is it is kind of funny. I apologize.
At least it doesn't stink. Like, I
I'm-
think.
That is good.
No smell, no taste. It's just rainbow.
Mm.
Colors.
So, it's fair to say that any other person with mana-related abilities probably wouldn't stay here for long for similar symptoms.
If they realized it.
Rexmoa has an idea that he wants to try without telling anyone else.
Okay.
Just because of what just happened to Taurin.
What is
And
the idea?
He would like to use elemental attunement to see if anything happens to him.
What are you using as elemental attunement? Like, what is the effect?
I am just going to. Is there like water nearby?
I mean, probably there's like buckets somewhere. Or like,
I'm just gonna like move around some water out of a bucket. Like,
Okay.
make, like, a fun shape with it.
Roll
just
me
to
a
see what happens.
D100, Rexmoa.
Oh no.
79. Let's see. Do.
No, Dad, wait!
Rexmoa, as you focus your ki and start moving water, suddenly your skin starts getting a little itchy. And it's kind of like not a bad itch, but just like an annoying itch. And you see that you go to scratch something and you pull something off. And you notice it's a butterfly. Rexmoa, for the remainder of this day, butterflies will come out of your body.
I look at Chi.
It's not painful whatsoever. It is just a little weird.
Is this because of the story I told you last night? Is this funny to you? That was real. That really happened to my friend. I'll have you know that.
Oh, that's funny.
What kind of butterflies are they?
Different colors, different shapes.
Yeah, and are they like persisting after they leave my skin?
They're actively coming out of you and they just fly away. And at some point, like, you lose sight of them and they just poof. But they are actively coming out of it.
They're all purple emperor butterflies.
Chi says, "It is funny, but I will say I'm fortunately or unfortunately not the means of this mischief."
Well, I turn around to the rest of the crew and I say, well, I guess it's not just conventional magics that are being affected by this place.
Oh, that's both pretty and kind of horrifying. Does it feel weird when it penetrates?
Taurin, you pick color.
Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of hurts.
Did she like it sympathetically like I made that sound and it just
Yeah, it was like after you made that sound, immediately color.
Well, I wouldn't say it's any more irritating than a shed, even though I do find it kind of embarrassing.
Oh yeah, by the way,
I don't think it's more embarrassing than that, and I just point over to the like rainbow glob on the ground.
By the way, Rexmoa, the butterflies are constantly coming out. It's like a constant thing. You cannot stop them. Like they're just going and going and going and going and going and going and going.
Hopefully they don't whisk you away.
Yeah, lad, that is a fair point. I think I'd rather be me in this moment than be poor Taurin.
I prefer butterflies.
I
really hope. Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
I really hope none of us need to get healed, because I do not want to know what's going to happen to me.
She lets out a thoughtful again. I wonder if the effects will go away if we go to the entrance and cross over.
Great idea. Let's try that.
I was curious about the same thing. It did seem like the wild magic, well, according to you two at least, only was past the river.
And, maybe we can get a different perspective of the village once we head to the outskirts.
We could also potentially split up, maybe those of you who affect currently, see if the effects wear off when you leave. And Ambrose, would you want to continue to the lodge house, or do you guys want to stick together just in case things shift again and one of us gets lost?
I don't think splitting up is a bad idea necessarily.
Could cover more ground. I mean, whichever works.
I think the sooner, the better for the both of us, Taurin.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, skedaddle. Get out of here. Go.
Okay, yeah,
Exit.
Taurin and I will try to head towards the exact bridge that we crossed when we entered.
Okay. Yeah, you two. I mean, there's only one road in this town. There's no way to lose the bridge that you guys came in from.
The old town road.
However, I will say, as you guys are walking towards that bridge, you start to notice some more things are out of the ordinary. Again, people have like unnaturally large eyes, or like some of them are very, very tiny. You can see like some crops have taken life and they're just kind of doing stuff. And yeah, you notice a lot of things that are out of place as you guys continue to go there.
Yeah. Just ignore it.
Talk
One
about
step
a
at a
wonderland.
time. I've seen many things in my journeys, and I can't say that I've seen anything quite like this. I gesture towards the crops that are walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember crops having feet.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you do, buddy.
Was I zoned out and did I miss that part about walking crops?
Yes, a little bit.
It just happened.
And she says, perhaps in the Feywild, but in this plane, usually not.
They walk now? I'm sorry.
Rocking crops. They go where they please.
And as the two of you are reaching the bridge, you hear the laughter of a child. And, you turn around to look and you see the daughter of Aaron, and she is playing with a small fairy dragon. You can tell because it's a tiny little dragon with fairy wings. She's just kind of chasing it around,
Isn't that sweet?
They really do just let her have free reign over this place. Yeah. Yeah, unless Taurin says or does anything, I think Rexmoa would keep walking towards the bridge.
Okay.
Taurin would just add, saying, "Don't you remember being a kid? You just go out and play and just, yeah. That's all she's doing.
Eat a larva or two, swim in the reefs.
In her case, playing with a fairy-looking dragon. That's cool. As long as it doesn't bite her,
Yeah. I wish I had those types of toys when I was a child. A wee little lizard.
A wee little lizard.
And you see this fairy dragon is starting to, it's fluttering about, Sophia, the little girl, is chasing it. And the dragon goes over towards the bridge as it is just flying away now. It seems to have been tired of playing. And it flies away up until, you know, the threshold that you guys know about the bridge. And as it flies through, it completely evaporates.
Taurin kind of stops.
Rexmoa observes the butterflies as he gets closer to this threshold.
Taurin will just like look to Rexmoa, looks to Chi, back to Rexmoa, like, what do we do? This is kind of weird.
Well, perhaps the risk is not worth the reward. I mean, after all, your symptoms faded after a day's rest.
True. Should I... It looks down at my tail. Should I try and see if anything happens?
No. I don't know if your tail grows back, Taurin.
No, it wouldn't.
You know what? Now that Taurin's put the idea into Rexmoa's head, yeah, they'll try sticking his tail out the barrier as butterflies keep sprouting from it.
As you stick out the tail from the barrier, the part of the tail that is out is no longer sprouting butterflies.
Oh.
All right, and yeah, I guess Rexmoa will take the chance and then stick his arm through.
Yep, same thing. You put your arm through, and butterflies are gone from your arm.
All right, and then I pull my arm back and see if it stops or if it like starts back up again.
At first, it didn't start back up until a few seconds when it starts again.
Huh.
I think I see how this is going to play out.
Chi says, "All right then." She sounded relieved.
Yeah, well, I stick Chi outside of the barrier while we're playing this little hokey pokey.
Yeah, I mean, you stick the jar out of the barrier, it's still the jar.
Does Chi glow any brighter? How are you feeling over there?
You can, Chi, by the way, you would feel a little bit more energized as you are outside. A little better, in fact, she replies.
Did you sneeze?
I keep sneezing.
Oh, I was like, who sneezed? Bless you.
You know what? Yeah, I'll. This is kind of like me motivated as a player, but I will ask Chi to cast a spell while they are on the other side of the barrier, just to see what happens.
Go ahead, Chi.
Please don't turn me green.
It's the hand. Man,
Dude, we're doing like a little scientific inquiry over here.
Oh, speaking of, both of you, would you guys mind you, Taurin and Rexmoa, give me a perception check while this is happening?
Oh.
Okie dokie.
She concentrates and then
old eyes.
Good. She concentrates and then the two will see flowers beginning to bloom on top of a jar.
That's some good perception right there.
Okay.
Aww.
Open with her and we just say that.
Yes, I can cast again. A small spell, but even this I couldn't earlier. She says, both of you would notice that Sophia is behind you and just staring at what you guys are doing.
Oh, hello, little one.
She just, shyly just waves her hand and she says, "Are you leaving?"
I wouldn't quite say leaving. Taurin?
I was gonna say, not yet. We're just curious. What are you up to?
I was playing.
Oh, yeah, I saw you were playing with that little, what was it, a butterfly dragon?
She just shrugs at this.
I'm sorry what happened to your toy. Where did you get it? Did your mother perhaps gift it to you?
I found it flying about.
Oh. Do you happen to remember where?
She just points in the general direction of the village.
Hmm.
Do you encounter many of these little toys?
The little girl shakes her head and she goes, "Not until recently, no."
Tell me, child, your mother, is she a busy woman? Is that why you're left to have your own fun often?
And she shrugs. She says, "She's busy sometimes, but I can just run around. The people are friendly."
No worries. Well, that's good. That means there's no boogeymen out and about in the woods?
She looks a little puzzled about what you're saying. And she goes, "Boogeyman? That's just a tale to scare kids that are behaving bad."
So I take it you're a good kid?
If she nods.
Well, your mother must have done an excellent job raising you. I can only hope I do the same with mine.
Also, by the way, Rexmoa, if you're pulling chi back in, the flowers would immediately die as you pull her inside of the threshold.
Yeah, I would be bringing her back and tying chi to my belt once more, and I am kind of sad about the whole flowers dying thing.
Aw.
As you pull chi back in, the little girl, Sophia, moves closer and just taps the jar. She goes, "That's a pretty light." But she says, "It's gone again."
Ah, yes, my companion does make quite the useful lantern. Very observant.
I'm writing down notes.
She steps back a little bit and goes, "I like you. You're fun."
Are you talking to me or my lamp?
She looks at all three of you and, kind of gestures at all of you.
Oh.
Well, I have been told I do make quite the entertaining host.
Well, you're very fun to talk to as well.
Thank you. But I'm afraid, my dear, we must be on our way. Urgent adult business. I know perhaps you have another toy to play with or some kind of business to loiter outside of.
She nods, and are you guys just leaving, or what are you guys doing?
Well, Taurin, do you have any thoughts?
You want to come back with us to the village?
she shrugs and just kind of looking about, trying to see if there's something else where she can, like, you know, have fun
Go
with.
do.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, be safe out there, child. There are odd happenings around here.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she nods as you guys are starting to go back inside the village, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Start to head
Water's
back.
blessings.
And-
And
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna say we're gonna probably try to reunite with Ambrose, Kipper, and Jory.
And as you walk away from the girl, you hear a little laugh and she says, "Be careful. The boogeyman is in town."
Hmm.
Taurin kind of just like twitches her ear, like, wait a minute.
And once you turn around, you can hear her just, you know, starting to frolic away.
Rexmoa laughs a bit and it like taps Taurin on the shoulder and is like, "Well, it's a good thing you've been a good kid lately, right?" Ha 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 ha.
All right, and the other group, that would be the rest, Kipper, Ambrose, and Jory. What are you guys doing in the meantime? That would be, yeah, you know, while this whole thing with Taurin and Rexmoa and Chia is happening.
So I guess me, Ambrose, and Jory will take a walk towards the big house.
Big.
Yeah, okay.
Big.
I mean, you can see it right there. It's it's a big house, as I said. It's a house that looks twice the size of a normal house that you would see around. You can even see like the ground has been like pushed of how this house has grown.
I don't think we need to like knock on the house or figure out who owns the house, because the house isn't the actual problem, but like it's just interesting to see. I don't remember who he mentioned that we should go and speak to the mayor. Was that you, Ambrose, or was that Taurin? Ambrose?
It wasn't me, but either way, it's probably not a bad idea. Still,
I'm
I
a little.
feel like she might not know much.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, actually. Just considering yesterday, she didn't really have much to say. I almost feel like we'll just stress her out more. So if we come across her, we can say something, I guess, but I guess just nothing will get us closer than just exploring the town.
True. So, are you guys going to explore around, or what are you doing?
I think explore around.
Okay. I would say both of you roll me a perception check just to see what you guys find.
Okay. That includes you, Jory, because you're with us.
Oh, true.
Right. And I have a bonus on what is
That's scent.
6.
So I don't
Yeah.
think so.
on hearing and smell.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh wow, both me and Ambrose are like,
Oh boy.
You know, it's
Oh
funny,
my-
we actually
Oh,
roll
damn.
the same thing, it's just that your modifier is that much better.
So, you guys are walking
Thanks.
about. You would still notice that the village has changed. Your low perception would just not let you see the finer details. But as you venture further into the village, in that one road that leads around the whole houses, you can see the difference. Like, one of the houses is like thin and like long, elongated. Other house looks as if it was breathing. It just, you know, contracts and retracts.
Mhm.
And again, you notice people around. Some of them are not people. Some of them have different stuff going on for them. What I will say, Kipper, because you have the highest perception here, is that you barely managed to catch a glance of one of the farmers that was like tilling the, so is that the word? The soil? The freaking hoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's tilling.
Yes. And you see a puff of smoke, and once the smoke dissipates, the man is gone. But the hoe is still working on its own.
Oh.
You
That's normal.
barely noticed that.
Kipper's just gonna rub his eyes. And be like, am I mistaking things? I know I didn't sleep very well. Kipper's just gonna start walking in the direction of that floating hoe.
Yeah, you see the hoe just doing stuff.
That hoe sure is hoeing.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're seeing a lot of things, but I don't really see what's ordinary about this, I guess.
Are we all close to the hoe now, looking at it?
I mean, you are there's like a little fence, but you can see it like behind the fence, and it's just going alone. The hoe
I'll
is
just like
alone, you know?
I'll just like say slightly loudly as I'm just walking towards you, as you kind of like get over there a little bit faster.
Is that man still alive?
So, what man? There wasn't a man here.
You guys are speaking normally?
I would say like normal vocal tone, not like speaking too loudly, not speaking
Right.
quietly.
Well,
At
you're-
least I am.
Okay, no, since you're close to the hoe turns around and looks at you and goes, "What do you mean?"
Oh. Sorry.
It's not like a cartoony like face on the hoe.
No,
right?
it's just the hoe. You just hear the voice.
It's
Okay.
just it's either an invisible man or he became one with the hoe. My apologies. I've been zoning out and thinking about things.
Right. Well, don't just stare. That's rude. I'm just gonna keep working. Please go away. And the hoe will just start going on its own again.
My apologies.
Sorry to bother you. We're looking around for our friends. Do you see anything strange? Friends are a bit different than your folk.
Yeah, I can tell. The only strange things I've seen so far are you people.
Kipper's gonna
I get
hold
that a
his
lot.
tongue back on you people.
Do you think you could point us in the direction of the nearest you people?
You can see the hoe turning to face you. He's clearly signaling, but you don't see anything. It's just the hoe kind of like nudging.
Sorry, my eyes. I need lenses. Could you use the hoe to point in the direction you're pointing?
Look, buddy, I don't have time for this. I need to have this soil prepared. Listen, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find it on your own. And the hoe goes back to work.
Fuck.
So far we're just seeing a lot of symptoms and not any clues as to what the illness, where it is, or I am just going to, and I'm assuming we're walking away at this point, not like talking at this man.
No, that'd be weird.
And at this
Yeah.
point, you
Weirder
guys,
than it already is.
at this point, you guys will be able to reunite like the whole group together again.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's not a big village.
Yeah, it's not really big. As I said, there's only one road and a few houses on each side. There's smaller kind of like alleys and stuff like that, but you know, it's not big.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, this isn't really getting us anywhere. I was gonna like run my hand down my face in exasperation.
Yeah. This just feels like a dead end, almost. Like, things are changing, but we're seeing... Yeah. Did you guys find anything while you were out at all?
Well, good news. There's nothing stopping us from just leaving. Bad news. It seems that the wild magic still persisted, despite me exiting its radius and re-entering. And good news again, there's a boogeyman.
Well, one, maybe it's just a time thing. Taurin was acting kind of strange last night, then went away this morning. I don't know what to make of that second statement, though.
Boogie...
Taurin, color puke.
I'm here.
I
what-
jinxed it.
Well, I thought the boogeyman might be good news because we don't exactly have many leads, and perhaps this boogeyman could reveal the source of this wild magic. And even better, I have been told by the mayor's daughter that the boogeyman only goes after naughty children, and none of us are children nor naughty.
But
Well-
if we wanted it to like come after someone, I mean, like, I don't know if I'm gonna take this for more than face value. Wouldn't we want like someone who's naughty to like pull it out?
She says, and how did that
I'll
girl
say it like
know of
that.
a boogeyman?
Perhaps she was naughty and perhaps did not tell us. That is what a naughty child would do.
Boogeymen known for kidnapping people. Child wouldn't be here if it was naughty.
Speaking of child, you guys are discussing this, and along the road at the other side, you see like the girl just, it's frolicking about, and the mother just kind of walks over to her, and you see them both start talking. All of you can see this, by the way. The girl just, nods and is talking to the mother, and she points towards your group. The mother looks at you, and she's not looking very
That's
happy.
not bad.
Oh.
Why does this keep on happening?
I'm gonna wave like nothing bad's happened, because there's nothing worse than someone staring at you and you not acknowledging they're staring at you.
At the wave,
Just heart stares back.
at the wave, she, grabs her daughter by her hand and just walks over to you, and she goes, "Good morning. I've been told by my daughter that you are talking about boogeymans."
Wait, so we've never seen this woman
That is
in
Aaron.
our lives?
No,
Oh,
that
okay,
is
it's
Aaron,
the
the
okay,
village
look
mayor.
the same.
the mayor. Okay.
Yeah, she looks exactly the same.
Well, I've been told by a reliable source that yes, there could be a boogeyman here. I don't mean to alarm you, ma'am, but I figured you, being the political power in this area, it was only right of you to know. Also, you should know that it was your daughter that told us.
She
I have a reliable source.
She
Your daughter
looks
who's
in-
known for troublemaking.
She looks in disbelief, just kind of looks at the daughter, and then looks at you all, and she says, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but didn't you have somewhere to be? I don't appreciate you scaring my daughter, and people seem to be a little uneasy about your presence here.
It's
Alright, but let's just make this simple. We've been seeing strange things here. Have you noticed anything off about your town?
She looks
Whether it
around.
be
Oh, you go ahead.
Before or after we came here?
she looks around, and you guys also look around. You can see the town is rapidly changing more and more every time you look. She looks around and goes, "Where?"
I will like point at a house that's like a little just too skinny and say, all of us, all 5 of us, when we look at that house, it looks as if someone squished it. I realize that sounds weird, but I want you to look at it and squint.
She looks at the house for a few seconds and then looks at you and goes, I'm sorry. How much drink has Roy sold you?
Well, that's besides the point.
So
are we talking about the otter?
Drink, it was mostly coffee and tea.
I'm gonna have to talk to them about not giving alcohol to strangers. Yes, I'm talking about the otter, by the way.
We are not alcoholics.
Besides, when'd you get llamas?
She looks around and she says, "We've had them since." I'm sorry. This is very weird. You people are acting very weird in here.
Okay, so let me explain, because all of this is out of context. So we discovered the type of wild magic that is occurring in the area. It is still within the radius of the village. It is specifically a reality warping type of wild magic, which means most likely that even though things within the field are warping, anyone that was born within the field or lives within the field does not realize things are warping. I know this sounds absolutely insane, but how the village was yesterday when we arrived is not how the village is as of current. Like, one of your gods last night turned into a dog. Roy was a human yesterday, and like, regardless, Roy's a spectacular person, but like, it was also, the inn was called Snowdrop something, I forget the entire name, and then it was turned to the Cursed Apple, and now it's the Bad Otter, and that house is breathing, the crops are alive. That does not happen anywhere else. Like, I promise you, if you walk outside of the village, you do not see walking crops.
You can see as you keep going, she places her hand in like her temple and just looks very annoyed at what you guys are saying. He goes, "Roy, the otter person. Yeah, sure. Look, okay, I don't want to have any issue. We are trying our best to live through the winter. The times have not been the best. But we are doing what we can, and we're not getting support from all the other towns. So I have to manage all the things in here, make sure everybody is doing what they need to do. And what I don't need right now is a few strangers telling me there's magic everywhere and scaring the people in here, okay? There's no magic in this town. I've never seen any magic in this town. No wizard lives here. Nothing of the sorts, okay? And you guys see the little Sophia point at Chi in the jar. And she says, "Mommy, that's magic." And she looks at the jar and then looks at you. "Oh, really? So you are the culprits of this?"
I mean, we did mention when we came in that we are magic users.
Well, let's just calm down real quick. Hold on. not pointing fingers or anything. We're just concerned, like you're concerned.
Actually, Sophia, may I ask, how did you know?
She just shrugs. And as you say this, Aaron just kind of moves her back behind her, and she goes, "I'm sorry. I'm not going to have this conversation, and you please stop talking to my daughter. If you are magic users, I do not want anything to do with you. And as a matter of fact, just for the safety of my people, I am going to confiscate that jar. So hand it over, or we're gonna get the guards involved."
I'm sorry, but that jar is actually like a fae, like an actual person. So that is absolutely not going to happen.
If you touch one
we
of
came
us,
into this town with the utmost respect for the people here, specifically trying to make sure that whatever is happening does not become a problem for you, or that there are no potential safety hazards in the future. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not incredibly enjoying the attitude right now. Either put yourself back into perspective or get out of my hair.
All right, guards. And as soon as she yells, you can hear, people moving towards your position.
I don't like bars or confined spaces, guys.
Do the guards actually look like guards, or like
Okay,
Guard
so
dogs.
if you guys are waiting for the guards to arrive, I will say quite a few of them are actual humans, and they are normal, pointing weapons at you. There is the guard dog that is barking at you guys. There is also a few of them. They are smaller humanoid creatures with a very bright red hat.
Hey, I know what that means. Sorry.
Better not
As a
be
gamer,
like
I know what those
bonds.
are.
as a gamer, I haven't quite put that together.
You play Baldur's Gate, you know.
The issue is that that is very, very specific information the average person would not have.
True.
Red caps are dangerous.
So I, Rexmoa, will make one last plea to Orin, and I request, I know that the situation is serious as I look around and see all these guards, and I see the guards with the bright red hats, and for some reason it sets me off. But I request one last parlay, if you will. I would like to speak parent to parent, perhaps.
She says, perhaps we should leave now. But the lady says, okay, fine. Annoy me again and you are going to be kicked out.
That was a nice persuasive check there. Good job.
Kipper just kind of like looks at you guys, just kind of like,
well,
so much for me attempting to de-escalate the situation.
Taurin was ready to turn bear and barrel out of there.
Well, I had an opener going in. I'm debating if I should do it or not in this situation, but I guess the Rexmoa is gonna stick true to his parenting guns, and he asks, "Are you aware of the 4 primary parenting styles?"
Oh no.
She sighs very deeply. And she goes, go on.
I merely, as a father myself, am concerned. You know, I understand that you are a busy, passionate woman, and if you will, and I pull out a pen and paper, so we can divide these into 2 axes, which is
She goes,
to
okay,
say,
all right, okay, no, we're not doing this. Guards, take him away from the village, please. And the guards start kind of, gesturing for you to move. And in the opposite direction from where you came, obviously the other exit of the village.
I am looking for Sophia.
She is behind her mother. Actually, give me a little perception check, Rexmoa.
Well, let's hope that I keep on perceiving today.
Ooh. Hey, that's perceiving.
Sophia is behind her mother with the biggest grin you've ever seen.
Ooh. Evil child.
I think my demented thought might be right then.
Okay, I look to the party and I simply ask the question, is this something we want to let happen?
I have a sneaking suspicion. Hold on just one moment. Hopefully this pays out. I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay, Zone of Truth around you, and I'm assuming the mayor and Sophia and everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, take down those 2 mana points and roll me a d100, please.
Okay. Oh, please just don't be
Oh,
the
boy.
fall in love
good luck,
with
Kip.
someone.
78.
Imagine he just drops a fireball in the middle of his feet.
It just
Fireball.
absolutely incinerates the mom.
Oh no!
I was joking.
Oh no!
My
That
God,
can only be
dropped.
good, right?
Kipper, I need you to give me. Wait, hold on. Let me check what is the saving throw for this.
What is this? Zone of Truth?
No, it's even worse. Let's see. Kipper, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
It is going to be a medium DC for this, so just roll your wisdom save and we'll see what happens.
From the way you say that makes me wonder
Oh.
if it's a certain spell.
Okay.
I'm like very mid-round.
Kipper. Oh boy. Kipper, you start, murmuring the words for your spell, and the zone is starting to appear, this ring of energy starting to appear around everybody. And as you are about to finish the spell, you feel icy spikes in your brain, and suddenly a puff of smoke surrounds you. Kipper, you have failed the saving throw for the polymorph spell. You are now a sheep.
There goes our healer.
That's better than I
Wait,
expected.
but
it to be, honestly.
can I still do stuff?
Incorrect.
You can do sheep stuff.
You can do sheep stuff now. Your spell
So-
gets immediately lost concentration.
Also,
Wait, can I
polymorph
speak,
changes
though?
your mental stats. You are as intelligent as a sheep.
Exactly. You are now a sheep. Of course, you're going to have to do saving throws constantly. Don't worry about it. But you have been turned into a sheep. And you speak
Do
sheep
they-
now.
Does
All you
everyone
really
else at least see that I'm a sheep? Like the villagers realize something's wrong?
The guards do not react whatsoever at this. Neither does the mayor.
We
But
notice, right?
yeah. You
Yeah.
totally notice. And Taurin, since you have speak with animals, you would be able to communicate with Kipper.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Kipper, you are literally a sheep. All you can do is sheep stuff.
Yep.
Your intelligence has also gone down to sheep stuff.
You are a sheep
Meaning
for the
you-
duration of the spell.
You are no longer using human intelligence. You're using sheep intelligence.
Listen, that is very easy for me.
It's all right. Taurin just be
I
like,
have
Use the entire thing if you want to see what actually happens.
Yep, there
oh
it
my
is.
goodness.
Every
Well,
once in a while, I'm going to ask you for wisdom saving throws, and if you succeed, you always be back. But for now, you are a sheep.
For now, I am a sheep. Understood. I mean, bah.
Bah.
Well, I mean, the only person who would be able to understand you now is Taurin, because she has speak with animals. That's a thing that's just active.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but she can understand me only in sheep, like, intelligence level.
I mean, you
Which
are
is
able to
very
communicate
low.
with her. Of course, you would not be able to be like super smart as a sheep, but you can communicate with her.
Mm,
I mean, good thing though is that you still know who your allies are.
Yep.
Like, you still recognize us. Well, that definitely changed things. Literally.
So the guards are still pushing you towards the other end of town. They are looking to kick you out.
So you did
and there's
say
a
they're
lot of
pushing
them?
us towards the opposite side that we entered from.
Yes,
correct?
they're pushing you to the other. You can see. I mean, there's only one main road. You can see one road has one bridge. The other road has another bridge.
I guess I'm just a sheep following now.
I mean,
Can you
They are herd animals.
Yep.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah.
can you even understand that guard? And I kind of like point at the guard that's totally a guard and not a dog.
The dog just growls and laughs. Not laughs. Sorry, what am I saying? I'm laughing. The guard growls and barks at you. And Taurin and Sophia just kind of turn around and are following along with the guards as they are, pushing you towards this other side of the village.
All right. I will say in a hushed whisper, I guess, to Taurin, Ambrose, and Jory, that I had a suspicion before, but now I'm more inclined to believe it. I think the child might have to do with this. And I look back behind my shoulder, past all the butterflies, and try to spy her through past the guards. And
she is
her
in
mom.
front of you. Like, she's kind of leading this guard.
Oh, she's in front.
Yeah, she's kind of
Okay.
leading the guard like formation that you guys are between.
Okay,
As I said, they're both like Taurin and Sophia are leading this guard from it. They're kind of like surrounding you. You can see like the guards with the very bright red hats, the smaller ones, which we totally don't know what those are in front as well. And the others are just surrounding you, just kind of, trying to move you along as you guys are walking along this road. She whispers, "Thank you for not letting them take my jar."
Well, how else am I supposed to read my books at night?
So, Kipper, want you to give me a wisdom saving throw to see if you succeed.
Oh, wow, already.
Yeah, it's technically every turn you have to do a wisdom saving throw, so...
So, with our recent encounter with a hag, do I know anything about how they reproduce?
Give me a history check, my friend. Kipper,
Okay.
you...
When a mommy hag meets another mommy hag.
No, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works, but yes.
23.
No, I know.
Kipper, as you guys are being pushed to the outside of the village, you can see like you're leaving the houses and everything to just this singular road, and there's a bridge on the other side. You can see some other sacks and other things like pile out on the outside. Clearly people are stocking up for winter. And as you guys arrive here, you guys are going to cross this bridge, and Kipper, you poof back into yourself, by the way.
Hey, that's good.
And I want you...
Kipper's gonna like pat himself down immediately, just because screaming like, "Oh my goodness, do I still have my clothes?"
Yeah, everything is back. And by the way, guys, I want you all to place your tokens around this side.
Son of a duck. Here we
Oh
go.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's muscular.
Oh no,
Oh,
he's hard. So, oh god, who was the creepy
Yeah.
guy? Oh, that's
My
Joe.
thingy.
Oh,
I didn't end up editing that yet.
yeah. I think you had to add the things. Okay, so dishonor.
Me?
You know. Oh, Taurin, did you have your token? Yes, no.
I'm trying to drag it down, but it's not letting me. What the hell is going on?
Bring it over.
Is
Is
it
there-
not working?
Is there a square anywhere for anyone else, like right there?
There we go.
Oh,
I'm
there
here.
you are. Okay, a square. Whereabouts?
Where?
I'm pinging it. It's like across the
Where?
bridge to the left.
Oh no, I did
No,
not
I-
see anything weird there.
No, I didn't
Okay.
see anything. Okay,
All right.
so.
Might want to reload.
Is it?
So,
Go ahead.
I think it's just a visual error with Roll20.
Mhm.
Ambrose, you know
Yep.
something about hags. Hags don't normally reproduce like any other human would. Hags, as a matter of fact, take kids and turn them into other hags. That is the way they reproduce. And-
Does that
Mhm.
influence what's going on right now?
Do I
Oh,
have
we don't know that.
We don't know that.
any inclination that there might be, not necessarily with the child herself, but with all the shenanigans going on in this town, the fact that people are not noticing what we're noticing as outsiders, would I be able to make any sort of connection to a hag's magic being involved?
I will have to ask you to give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Fuck.
It's magic.
I'm good on the history.
Okay.
You know, that's fair. Not
you want
exactly
me to
magical.
try?
And not exactly magically inclined, so.
Can we get some tokens to represent?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
Okay.
So
Okay,
as you guys arrive at this bridge, the guards would stop and you would see Aaron and Sophia to the other side, which I'm just gonna get these guys over here. Boop. There you are. These guys over here. Aaron and Sophia will be over here. I don't have any tokens for them, so we'll just say they're over here. And suddenly, they stop. Both of them stop. And Aaron and Sophia turn around to face you. And she says, the mayor says, so you're a parent, right? To Rexmoa.
Yes. I thought that would be apparent.
god damn it.
That was awful, by the way. I am very tempted to just damage you for that.
Considering what's going on,
Damage. I'm the one who made the dad
Okay.
joke.
a parent dad joke, pretty fitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, when
It didn't make her laugh, did it?
no.
Hmm.
When you reply, she goes, yeah, I have a child myself, of course. You can see the beautiful Sophia here. But she is sometimes a little bit difficult to control. You see,
Well, she always like that.
yes. Oh, since the moment she was almost born. You see, I'm pretty sure you understand that every kid starts going through stages, right? And of course, Sophia has reached probably the worst of them. You know that. When kids are only thinking about one thing. And she grins very maniacally at you. Murder.
Okay.
That was a little Oh no, she's the hag?
They didn't teach me about this.
And
Yeah.
she starts laughing as her skin starts getting gray. And you see
I fucking knew it.
Hey,
that
look at that.
the mayor's clothes starts getting in tatters as you see the somber figure of, and it's fucking boom. And if I can show you this,
I mean,
Oh
being honest,
my
I didn't
goodness.
really
Oh
think
my
she was a
days.
hag. I kind of just thought that she was like a victim, but I had some vivid flashbacks to something I've done before.
Okay, I'm gonna be
Interesting.
honest. I thought like the
Mm.
child was like, I thought somehow like the village had burned down or something, and the child like cast wild magic,
Yeah,
and it was
I
just
I
like,
thought this was gonna be like a WandaVision situation.
yeah.
So
and wait,
what
hold
kinda
on a
clued me
second.
off-
Hold on
Yeah,
a
go ahead.
second. You
Uh.
can see that the child also gets this grayish skin, and she starts looking a lot worse than, you know, the normal child self. And Arin, quote unquote, speaks again. You know, it's very difficult to give my child a whole playground for her to develop her magic, and now you had to come in and start annoying everybody with, oh, we see wild magic here. Oh, things are happening. I know things are happening, okay?
Oh,
I have a feeling
I-
you should have dunked this one in a boiling pot of soup. Dishonor.
so like ZJ,
Okay,
question:
I
Yes.
wasn't going to shove a child in the soup again.
Are they
Again?
wearing armor?
What, sorry?
Are they wearing armor?
The hag? No, she's wearing tattered clothes, same as the
Hags
girl.
Hags don't need armor.
Hags don't need
All
armor.
right. Okay.
I feel a
Uh,
lot
so
less bad.
the one on the
for-
right is the child.
Yeah, the one
and
on the
left.
the
Okay.
white one is the child. Let me see if I can show you guys. Hold on, because I had the little. Is it? Do.
I
Yeah,
like
there you go. It's just a little sketch thing that I found.
Nice.
So
Hag
A
child,
hag child. That's all it
Correct.
is.
How old does the child look? Like, well, I
Hag-
guess like
hag child old.
prior to this.
She's a child, but she just doesn't look normal, so it's kind of hard to see like an age for her. She just doesn't look normal. It's you know, it's a hag.
Because I was thinking, so
Considering-
with our hag experience and the fact that I was talking to the one venturer who knew about hags, which is why I begged the question, what happens with hag children is that they start getting troublesome after being birthed by a hag, and at 13 years old, they turn into a hag officially.
Right.
Oh my God,
You
they
would
have
say
their
that she's a
hag
little
mitzvah.
younger than that.
Okay, so she's not fully turned.
She has not fully
Yeah.
turned, correct.
Okay, so
hasn't
But
had
you know,
her
you know what
hexing
they
yet,
say, the best way to deal with evil is to kill
Right.
it when they're born. That's not a crime or anything.
Oh my
Oh,
lord.
listen here, listen here. Non-lethal force for that one exclusively, okay?
No, I'm
And
killing the baby.
oh god. And as you guys are, you know, shocked to see this transformation happening, and obviously they're exchanging the words, she says again and points at Rexmoa and says, now you are going to give me that jar because my little baby wants it.
I will take out my blade entirely and
Mm,
step directly in the middle of the footpath.
And she lets out a no. And with that, let us start the initiative count. Everybody, please roll initiative.
Yeah, this didn't go exactly as I
I'm
expected,
happy
but I
I
was
got
like,
the nat one out before
Wait, hold on.
anything.
that one.
Hold on, I have to redo our Duke turns. Oh, hold on. Is that your initiative,
Waiting.
Kipper?
Oh, I didn't
Wait.
press initiative. I just
There
pushed.
you go. There
Press-
you go.
Hold on, I just pushed.
Okay, Taurin
Okay, I
6.
pressed my initiative and it's not much better.
That's fine. That's
Rolling the
fine.
big numbers here.
Rexmoa, your initiative. All right, that's big boy initiative. Okay.
You know, honestly, 3 good, 2 bad. That's still not.
That's still
that's
alright.
pretty good still.
Let me.
Morales, you gotta put your token down.
Of course,
Yeah,
that
he has
doesn't
the
mean they
token down.
can't roll better than us.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to freaking find out
Oh wait,
right now.
you did put it down. You just look like a shadow man.
Let's see.
That's the default token if you didn't know for player characters.
Yeah. All right, let's see how much these guys roll. That is a interesting. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So this little man right here, boop boop. This little man right here, boop boop. And this little man right here, boop. And now let's go for the main attraction. The ladies. How do they roll? Oh boy. Oh
I like the
boy.
music.
Oh, you see how crazy this gets. Don't you worry. And this
I
one.
really don't want to repeat of last time with lightning bolt, but at the same time, it's very hard to position myself in a way where it's not aligned.
Jesus Christ! Oh no, I thought it was
Also,
worse. Okay.
by the way, Kipper, you're in like the middle of 4 spaces.
Like, yeah, just
I'm in
put
the middle
yourself
of
in.
what?
Put yourself into one set space because you're like in the middle of everything. And we are going to start
Like that?
the initiative order with Rexmoa. What are you doing, my friend?
I feel like as the person who has chi with me, I should probably
Think
It
about
kind of goes counterintuitive to my normal strategy of walking up to people and punching them in the face.
That would be up to you.
Wait, okay. So I'm gonna be a ranged character, so me as Kipper can just yell over, "Oi!" Just so you don't have to worry about the
Toss me.
little light.
Toss me.
Toss me.
Toss her over, I guess. I'll just zap from a distance.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess so. That would be like my bonus action.
Yeah, I will allow it because you're a monk. You can do shit like that.
Actually, instead of you tossing, I'm just gonna go right next to you because
Well, you cannot move outside of your turn, young man. So
Ooh.
Aw.
I
So-
mean, Rexmoa does have the highest movement speed in the group, so this was that.
Yeah.
If you discount Taurin's
I'll
ability to move
I'll
double
toss
his speed.
chi. You know, you're in the middle of a grassy field.
You got this.
it's
I
fine.
really hope this is
Leave.
a strong jar.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I would not have you roll anything. If you're very close by, you could just toss it.
You wouldn't just
gently.
roll
Yeah.
for like accidentally instantly killing.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just
I need
roll it
an
over,
adult.
and now
need
she
adult.
is with Kipper. That would be your bonus action, though.
Okay. That is fine by me. All right, let me do some. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the side of the bridge. Like, I was originally here. Let me make sure I'm doing the math right, because my movement speed is 40 units.
Okay.
How do I do the thing again? Is it like K? or J?
Q,
Okay,
I think.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move like right there,
Okay.
and then I am going to I'll throw a knife at the thing on the bridge.
The one in the middle?
Yeah, the one in the middle.
All right, go ahead and roll for your attack, my friend.
All right. May as well make use of them if I got them.
That does hit.
All right. So yeah. So I reveal one of the many daggers that I took from the armory, and
Perfect. And you just hit
yeah,
him.
behind my head and center mass.
Good. He has been
you
hit
go.
by a dagger.
And I believe that's all I can do for my turn.
You have a second attack if you are level 5 monk, by the way.
Oh, I'll throw another dagger then.
Sure thing. Just remember, you are losing daggers as you're doing this.
Yeah, I got 5 of them, so
Okay.
I guess this makes it 3 until I can
Yeah.
retrieve them.
Correct. That misses. The dagger just goes, flies off.
You know, I'm glad I bought those.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, that will be it for my turn.
All right. Now, this little guy right here, he's not very happy. You can see it on his very angry face. And he's
They
going
all look
to
like that.
Whoa. I'm making him wide. What the fuck? He's gonna move up to here. Fuck it. He's gonna dash and he's gonna get over here. And that is it for his turn.
They hop on railings.
Now, the hag. It is the turn of the hag. And let's see what she can do, because she has some very fun abilities. Okay, interesting. Now, she is going to actually, you can see she puts her hand on her lips and she whistles. And from this side, you hear rumbling and the woods are shaking. And she looks about to that side and then to you and says, let's bring in some more friends to play.
Oh no.
And she is gonna stay right there. Ambrose, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I am going to start making my way forward, but I'm going to help Rexmoa.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the sword, and as I kind of weave past Rexmoa, I'm going to grab by the crossover blade and jam it forward.
All right. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
That's my attack. Yep. Normal roll, because I can't
That
get
does
flanking right
hit.
now. 30-20. We're just a regular attack, nothing special.
Okay. All right. Oh, no,
Don't-
superiority.
That
That's fine.
superiority
Okay,
dice.
okay.
Yeah, that superiority dice is not there.
Okay.
So it's just the 13 slashing.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot to click off.
That's
the
all
ability.
good. It hits.
And then as I do that, I will drag the blade upward and sweep,
Okay.
kind of attempting to like wrench it out of him.
Go ahead.
So second attack.
Second attack. That
23.
does hit. And another 13.
Another 13.
Okay.
That's the same dice.
Nice.
He's starting to look rough.
And I will. I don't know how fast these things are. I think only the first one can get to me and actually harm me. So I'm just going to end my turn.
All right, Jory, you are up, my friend.
Oop, I didn't mean to do that. That's the wrong thing.
Alrighty. Well, let's start off with the classic shift to werewolf form and rage.
As you shift to werewolf form, would you mind giving me a D100, Jory?
Oh, Jesus.
77. Let's see what fortune has in store for you, my friend.
That's just one number away from turning into a sheep.
I was about to say, we've been around pretty high today.
Let's see. Oh shit, I closed the other one. Okay. There you go. Okay, that's funny. Suddenly, Jory, you turn into a werewolf. You have your werewolf form and everything. And you look down at yourself and you are now glowing. Jory,
Okay.
For
He is the
the
fool
next
dude.
minute, which is probably going to be the whole combat, you emit very bright light, and any creature that ends the turn next to you has to wait, actually is blinded until the end of the next turn. And that
Okay.
means any creature.
So that means that you should like dash out there relatively.
Go forth,
soon.
my light bulb dog. Blind them.
So theoretically, if I move to like say here,
Uh-huh.
will my allies be affected?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I want to say something, but I know I should wait till my turn.
The creature has to end its turn in your light, by the way. And it's only
Alright.
around you, like it's on the next 5 feet around you, so like the square is adjacent to you.
All right. Well, let me pull out the ruler real
It
quick.
doesn't even give them
Oh,
a save, it
crap.
says it's blinded.
Wow, this is.
That's scary.
Why does my sheet say I have 50 speed? I thought I had 30.
You
Cool.
are a... No, you should have 30, yeah. I don't know.
Oh
why you
wait,
have-
real quick. I forgot what totem I was using.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Weren't you using the totem of the deer totem that gives you more stuff?
I have bear and eagle on my sheet.
Why is your movement speed 50? I don't understand. Is it?
Can you see the modifiers on your sheet?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find. Oh no, wait! It's your mobile feat. That is what it is. You had 40 because barbarians get an extra if they're not wearing armor. And you had
Yeah,
the-
with level you get 10 extra movement,
Yep.
and then mobile will give you another 10.
so
there's 50.
you have 50 feet of movement.
Oh, so that is right.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
could just move right up there.
You can
Yeah.
just go right up there.
Okay. Oh yeah. Let me go do that.
Go ahead.
So yeah, he kind of just like shrugs off the glowing effect, just like growls and just dashes toward that dude.
Okay.
And yeah, it's kind of my turn.
Oh, you're not gonna. Oh wait, right. That was your action because shapeshifting, of course.
Yeah.
And that is it for your turn.
Let me
The
change my
kid.
reactor as well.
The kid laughs at as the hag has called for friends, and she also whistles. And from the bushes on the side, you can see some of the plants are moving around as well. And you see a couple of creatures emerge from the plants. Boom. Right around you guys.
Oh no, she's hot.
And I am going to add them all to the initiative order.
A summon. All right, a summon battle. I see. Okay, I see how it is.
You see how it is. Let's see. What do they roll?
Fine.
Let me roll real quick for these unidentified creatures. Okay. So this one is kaboom. This one is kaboom. And the other two, oh, that's the same initiative. Okay. Boom and boom. All right, they're going to start next turn, and that is going to be the action of the child. Now, this little guy right here is going to walk over to Jory, and it's going to try and hit you, you know, kind of covering his eyes from the light. Unfortunately, he's going to have to be blinded, but he's going to try and hit you with his sickle that he has. That is a nat 1, so that does not hit. Let me roll something for them to see what happens to him.
Explodes.
Unfortunately,
Also, my
for you.
armor class is still messed up from the last time I leveled up.
Oh yeah, how much should be? I think your armor class is like 16.
Yeah, it was either 14 or 16.
I think it was
can't
16. That's fine.
remember.
Oh, there's one
Let me
over
do
there
that.
too.
All right, yeah, that unfortunately is an 11 for the second attack, and it does not hit, so he's gonna stay right there. And for the until the next turn, he is blinded. And this guy right
Nice.
here. Let me add the little dot there, so we know. I should not have put red, and that guy is red. Boom, there you go, blue. And The other guy is gonna do the same. He's gonna try and attack you twice with the sickle. First one is a 17. That does hit.
Yep.
And the second one, we'll see both of them hit. Second one is a 22. That does definitely hit.
Damn.
Yep.
And the damage would be, of course, you are raging. Which totem are you using to rage right now?
All right, I forgot to say, but I'm choosing the one of the bear.
Okay, bear totem. Awesome. That is a total of 2. Okay, that would be a total of 18 points of damage halved, which would be 9 points of damage for you, my friend.
Not bad.
Okay.
And that is his first turn, and he ends up there, and he's blinded until the end of his next turn. Taurin, you are up.
Okay. When I go to somebody, that
Mhm.
counts as an action, right?
What do you mean when you go to somebody?
When I take my totem and I want to go next to, like, let's say Kipper, that counts as an action.
Wait, what do you mean your totem though?
My little
Token.
avatar, my token.
Oh yeah, no, that's movement. You have 30 feet of movement, so you can move.
Okay.
You can see the ruler on your left side of your screen. You can move. Oh shit, that's a square. Sorry, it's not a ruler. You can move up to 30 feet in whatever direction you can see it.
Okay, because I do want to cast Barkskin on Kipper.
Yeah, you can move up to him and cast on him.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure his
Aw.
AC is actually better than Barkskin.
Is it?
Barkskin, I'm pretty sure
He's
gives you
wearing heavy
16 AC.
Is it gonna help you at all, you think?
Oh, I'm like 18.
Okay,
Are you
probably
18?
not. Yeah.
Oh, probably not worth it then.
Mhm.
Never mind. All right. Well, I got closer to Kipper just in case. Anyways, we're good.
Anything that you want to do in your turn? You still have your action.
I want to cast Entangle,
on which
and I want to
side?
cast Entangle on. If you see
Think
the
about
arrow,
it.
this guy.
Okay, Entangle is 20-foot radius, right?
Taurin.
Hmm?
I mean,
Would you
Remember
mind
what
rolling
happens?
a
No!
D100, Taurin?
I was trying to warn you.
What?
You gotta roll
The
me.
wild magic.
You gotta roll me a
Oh.
D100.
Well, I mean,
Well, 20-foot square. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's how we roll around here.
17. All right, and the square should be right here, correct? I'm gonna move him properly.
that guy. Yes,
Just
correct.
don't
Alright,
be something
boom.
that kills me.
17. Let's see what the wild magic has in store for you, Taurin.
Give us a buff.
Oh my goodness, what is that? Sorry, I read one that is hilarious, but that is not yours.
Aww.
I didn't mean to click on that. I meant to
That's
make
fine.
that go
That's-
away. My bad.
That's all good.
Ignore
That's all
that.
good. That's all good.
Trying to minimize all the spells.
Taurin, for the next 10 minutes, which will be past this combat, you speak in a stranger's unusual voice. The voice is very disruptive and it can sound however you like. However, nobody's gonna be able to understand you for the duration.
Wait, you should. Jennifer Coolidge voice, please.
you can talk however you want to. Nobody's going to be able to understand you for that duration. Unless they cast the spell to understand you.
Imagine you just start talking like an influencer. Nobody in this setting understands what you're saying.
Would you mind
Oh my
linking the thing? Because I'm pretty sure these guys have to do a save, the entangle.
The
I
entangle.
could
Yeah.
really go for a hot dog right about now.
All right, he has to do a strength saving throw or be restrained. Let's see if this little guy. This little guy has not a lot of strength.
I can't even think of an accent.
That
like, oh
is a
gosh.
fail. So this creature is restrained. We're gonna
good.
put a little purple dot, no pink, whatever. Is that it for your turn?
Because I'm assuming bonus actions are going to be just as bad. So let's not do that.
All right,
Fine.
I'm
Kipper,
just immediately imagining a Johnny Bravo voice.
you are up, Kipper.
Okay. Well, since it's my turn, I'm also just gonna mention how let's for any of the things that aren't the hag specifically, I think it's a good idea to use non-lethal force, because we don't know if these might just be villagers under the control and in an illusion. We don't want to, I don't know.
Also, I will say, take note of the effects that are happening to you, so you guys know.
The effects that are happening on everyone.
I mean, on you, like on each person specifically, just so you know what is going on.
As in the wild magic features that we are gaining.
Yeah.
So Kipper, what will it be?
So I'm gonna do a risky move.
Okay.
So when I cast a spell, do I do a wisdom saving throw? Is that what I...
No, you don't have to do a wisdom saving throw. What is that?
Oh, okay.
That was only for
yeah, that was for the polymorph.
Specifically a negative effect.
So there's one very obvious bad, and let me just see that I can at least hit that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 120 feet.
But you definitely have enough range.
I have enough range for that very much. Even though there's a potential danger to me, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. On to who? Big Bad?
It's not yeah, but it's not giving me an option for different levels.
Oh, you should have different levels though.
When you click on it, it should let you choose.
It should let you choose. Go back into the map. Maybe it's there and you just don't see it.
Let's see, because it just says normal roll. Submit. Yeah, it only has normal
then
roll.
That's fine.
Wait, I didn't want that to be my actual. I was just testing it out.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'll allow it. I'll allow it this time.
I'm sorry. How do I move it?
No, you should be able to cast it at higher levels. Should give you the thingy to cast at high levels.
Well, can I just roll for something and...
Yeah, I mean, what level do you want to roll it?
I was thinking level 3.
Okay, so basically you're gonna roll the normal dice and you're gonna add 2d6 to the damage. So first of all, roll it and see what you get.
Oh, okay.
Who are you targeting as well? That should be noted.
All right, that does hit. Now roll for your damage. You can click the little guiding bolt thing in the chat where it says guiding bolt and it will automatically roll for your damage.
Oh, that's okay. At that point it mentions, what level you want to do.
Oh, there you go. So level 3.
It's a bad time to do that because it could miss.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's good though, because it tells you what level you want to do it after it hits or not. So, you know.
Okay, that's perfect.
That's fine. You're going to do it at level 3. That's all good. So make sure to tick down.
And I'm going to hit the hag.
Yeah, that does hit. God damn. Okay, that is 16 points of radiant damage straight to the hag's face. First of all, would you mind giving me a D100, Mr. Kipper?
Yeah, I'm so excited. 12.
Number 12.
Burger King.
Let's see. Where is my... All right, Kipper, roll me a d10, please.
Oh, wow. I'm doing the curse of constantly rolling.
Okay.
A 2.
Kipper, you grow 2 foot more.
Oh my god!
You're like your height.
Dude,
like
you should get an advantage when you're shooting your bow. Like, holy shit.
Kipper's just like, I wish I was like this all the time.
At the end of the turn, I'm assuming that is your turn, by the way, Kipper, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of the turn, a lot of things are going to happen. First of all, Chi will speak up. She's one of the hags of the coven. Destroying her will bring me closer to freedom, she says. And I hope you haven't forgotten the help that was summoned. You start hearing thumping in the form of footsteps as it starts to approach. The trees getting closer to your location are starting to, be moved by whatever it is behind the trees. And we're gonna start the initiative once again. Rexmoa, it is your turn.
So if I wanted to run past this person, they would take an attack of opportunity on me, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You would use your bonus action to Step of the Wind.
You could.
But I really want to beat the shit out of that person, though. Okay, no, you know what? You're right. I need to start using my brain.
It's just something you can do. You can use a key
I can use it
point
as a
to-
dodge, right? Yeah.
You can take the dodge action
Disengage.
as a bonus action, or disengage to just stop it
Disengage, yeah.
entirely. But if you take the dodge action as a bonus action, it will mean any attack on you is at disadvantage until the start of your next turn.
Correct.
But it will mean they get an attack opportunity on you.
They do get the. If you use dodge, they do have a small chance of hitting you. If you use disengage, you will not. Kipper, you lose 3 points of mana. It's 1 mana per level.
Okay, awesome. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what? I'm gonna use
I would
patient
say personally-
defense.
Patient
Yeah,
defense.
I was gonna say dodge is probably a bit better in this circumstance.
All right, you're going to take the dodge action. Alrighty. As you focus your chi, your spiritual energies, roll me a d100.
Fireball.
Freaking explode! Explodes minion with mind.
55. Let's see.
55.
Where is my 55?
Also, I want everyone to remember I'm emitting butterflies this
time.
entire time.
Correct. You are emitting butterflies this whole entire time. What the fuck is 55? Am I blind?
I feel like it would have been
I look
cooler
amazing.
if you were just attracting butterflies, but no, they're like sprouting from your skin. That's
Oh,
absolutely horrifying.
You are lucky. Rexmoa, up to 4 creatures of your choice within 60 feet of you are knocked prone.
Oh my goodness!
We're
Wow.
not safe.
You said 4 creatures?
Up to 4, yes.
Okay.
Well,
So, what's the radius on Jordy's little blinding thing?
5. It's all around him, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay, so anyone within immediate contact. All right. All right, and so you said 60 from me. I should use the radius tool and not the line tool.
You can hit both the hags.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of that. It's like, okay, 60. Oh my god.
Oh
60
my
is
lord.
freaking huge.
Oh my
all right, so
lord.
I'm definitely gonna hit both the hags.
Okay, so they are knocked prone then.
Yep.
I'm gonna put little
and-
dots to them for me to say they're knocked prone. I'm gonna put purple for prone. Purple for prone.
Okay, I'm debating. I'm just gonna delay this thing and knock it prone to
Okay.
Don't
delay the
forget,
ads.
a knocked prone creature also has advantage against them.
Yes, if you're going to hit a creature who has been knocked prone, you will have advantage against them.
If
Oh,
you're within
wait.
5 feet.
Also, I wouldn't have, if they're knocked prone, I won't have to dodge an attack, right?
They can still attack you. There's still a disadvantage.
Okay.
Also, your dodge is what's causing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll do Jory a favor. And is this the person who's blinded already?
Both of them are.
Both
Both of them are blinded. I'll do Ambrose a favor. Yeah, they got knocked down. The
All
person
right.
just ran right.
This
It
one right
seems
here.
like the simplest course of
prone.
action. All right.
You can see this force, this burst through you, and the people who you selected just fall down.
And now I move.
All right.
I am punish the child.
We've just been getting buffs so far, which is
You've
nice.
been a naughty child. The boogeyman
You
comes,
are going to
punches you 10 times.
You are going to take an attack of opportunity at disadvantage, but that is fine. Disadvantage, that is a 17 to hit. With disadvantage.
quite.
That does not hit. Okay.
Yippee!
All right.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna continue the same deal. And so I moved. I did my bonus action.
You have your attack
of-
still.
Yeah.
Your
yeah,
action, I
have-
guess.
Yeah, I have 2 attacks. You know, we're just gonna keep the knives coming.
All right.
Like I got them. May as well use them. Both of them. I'm gonna throw a knife at the prone child.
Okay, roll it with advantage.
Wait 1 second. Oh, remember, we don't want to kill her.
I mean,
that's okay. They can
she's
take a
still a
couple of
hag.
knives. Yeah.
No, she's not fully yet.
no, she's a hag.
Well,
You-
yeah.
you-
Well,
Hang on.
we'll see.
You
Just
can't
go.
undo
He's
that.
on.
We're,
Just do it.
we're
That
talking a
does
9th level
hit.
spell to
No
try and
sympathy.
undo that.
This is
You know,
she's not
if
fully
the child, if they
child.
die, they die.
Oh
He's
my
not that is
goodness.
weird anyways.
Okay, you,
Alright.
you dealt
He's
damage.
supposed to be a dad.
We're talking about like a 9th level spell to
Mhm.
undo that.
That
It's
does
not
hit
happening.
also. Roll for the damage. Ooh, okay.
I was thinking we focus our damage on like the nightmare hag first.
Don't
before
worry. They'll
we
get their turn.
child.
All right, that is it for your turn.
Mm.
You've already used 4 of your daggers, by the way.
Yeah, I got 1 left.
Okay.
And you're like, and it's for the child as well.
For the child. Is that it for your turn, Rexmoa?
Yes, that will be it for my
All
turn.
right, and this man is going to sacrifice half his movement to get out of the prone state, and he's going to swing at you, Ambrose, with double sickle. That is a 19 to hit,
Uh-huh.
and the second one is a 20, dirty 20 to hit. And you are going to take a total of, I forgot the name of the dice in this one. Ooh, 1. Okay. That is a total of 20 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty.
And that is it for this guy's turn. The hag, as is knocked prone, and she sees her child getting pelted by blades. She stands up, sacrificing half her movement. She's gonna look at you, Rexmoa, move her hand up and say, "Stop." And you are going to give me, please, I forgot how this thing is.
Wisdom save.
Mm,
No, I don't think it's the one that you're thinking.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
You know, I thought she was just asking me like she was begging me.
No, she's
Stop
not.
hurting
It
my
is
child.
another wisdom save as well. I want you to give me a wisdom saving
Oh.
throw.
All
Wisdom
right.
save.
My brain, headache.
Rexmoa, you feel your body completely stop as you are affected by the hold person spell.
Ah.
And the hag
That's not
is
good.
going to move back a little bit, and that's about it. Because it only has
Safe for now.
like a little bit of movement. So Ambrose, you are up.
Yep. How is this red cap looking next to me?
It's looking rough.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take the sword as the sickle finds purchase between my armor. I'm going to take my sword and with a strong stance, swipe between the sickle, kind of pushing it down and kind of bringing the blade across its chest.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your
Let's do the
attack.
same thing. Sword, a 24.
That does hit. Oh,
With
big boy
15.
damage. Oh my lord, he's looking very rough now.
And then I am going to do it again.
Go ahead. That
18
does
hit.
hit. Finish him.
That will be a 10.
Bam. And as you do, the man is completely dead. You freaking stabbed him right through the chest and it falls
What did I
dead.
say? Learn from your last experience when you
Boom.
threw a innocent woman into a pot of soup.
That is it for your turn, Ambrose. You still have a bonus action
I'm
movement.
non-lethal.
I
It's
forgot about
okay.
that
Uh,
the moment they try to take cheat. So, sorry.
hey,
Uh,
that's it.
I know.
Like, not
that
gonna
got me
lie,
heated too, but that
Not
just
gonna
turned
lie.
me into a sheep.
Ambrose was fully ready to kill someone even before he knew there were red caps there. How far am I from... Oop, I have to... Far... I mean, I don't have any action.
You
at
can
the
stop
moment.
right
I
here,
do my
actually, if you
bonus
want to.
action. Well, if I stop there, I get blinded by my teammate. Which direction is that stomping coming from?
The stomping is coming from this side of
That
the
side?
woods. Yes.
Okay. And I do want to stay on the right side, because I just don't... Something I was thinking about was whether or not I want to help Rexmoa with the hags, or stop the woodland beings from getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I can't really get close. Because my movement is only 30. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay, you're staying? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Jory, you are up, my friend. You see how the people are attacking you. Some of them succeed, and
Actually,
most of them...
I was second wind. Sorry, I was second wind. Just
Oh.
before... Yes, I mean, technically it's not actually a spellcasting feature, that's just a feature.
But tell me, is it magic in nature or not?
No, it is not.
Okay.
My Blade Ward and
You were in
Pass Without
danger
Trace
for a moment.
is.
You were
But
in
my
danger
second
for a
wind is
moment, but yes, you are good.
His second wind is purely a emotional feature.
Correct. Go ahead. Roll your d10 plus your fighter level.
Let's see, D10.
That
That's
is
a
a
1.
1, so you
Okay.
take 6 points of healing.
You know, that's still a little bit of the 20 damage that I took.
Hmm.
All right,
never
all
mind.
right, all
Sorry.
right. Jory, you're up. You see how the two, I'm not going to say their names. I'm trying very hard not to say their names. In front of you are blinded by the light that you emit. Some of them hit you, but the other ones are still there. What are you doing?
Well, it's like, the name is pretty
The
self-explanatory.
name is
unfortunately.
pretty self-explanatory, but I don't want to say their name.
Okay.
You unfortunately already said their name.
So
Yes.
I know Bip Bip was mentioning earlier that we should like try to show compassion to all these
Mhm.
people. Which brings me to like something I've been wanting to mention about my character this whole campaign. I just haven't had like
Oh my god, Lord.
really the chance to.
Lord Dump, let's go.
I just wanted to sort of like tell a story with Jory that he mercy is like a virtue that he never really learned.
Mhm.
Mercy.
Oh no!
So
His ruthlessness
he
upon us.
doesn't he doesn't realize it's that he should probably rationally like, you know, kind of not kill these guys until they're broken from the spell. But he doesn't realize that. He just perceives them as a threat. So
Mm.
he is just gonna be slashing right through them.
Eats the
All
shit out
right.
of them.
It's self-defense.
Go ahead, roll for your
Yeah.
attack. They are
Even if they are like regular people, at least in their circumstance, it is still a self-defense. When
Oh.
Ambrose shoved a woman inside a soup, that was kind of
Uh-huh.
that was kind of bad.
That was kind of unwarranted.
Of
Good thing,
course.
Because-
good thing you're not a paladin.
Unfortunately, self-defense only works if you're actively in danger.
Mhm. So, Jory, you're going to roll your attacks with advantage because the creatures are blinded.
Yes,
okay.
get him.
There's a bit of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot to add my attacks back into my sheet.
Oh, did we? Okay.
How long does
I know.
How do I go?
I know your attacks. It's 1d. It's one. Roll a d20 plus 6. I know your attacks. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Cool.
That is a nat 1, my friend. Roll me a d4, please. See what happens. Okay. Nothing. You're good.
And I don't think I have any bonus actions. still.
Unfortunately, no. You are a level 5 barbarian, so you do have an
Yeah,
extra
I was gonna
attack.
say, we do have another attack.
Also,
so I can
Dishonor,
just
it
roll it
does
again?
say, yes, it does say any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the guy, it's blinded. That one does hit. You're going.
Oh, actually, the first one should have been rolled with advantage, so that's actually
Oh,
that technically is the one with advantage. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
you can
right,
roll
right,
again, roll
right.
again. Yeah.
So you actually.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
never
So you
attack
do
it,
hit.
right?
Actually, you're right. You're right. You are correct.
so
So,
that was for the first attack.
yeah, so
and
it does hit.
yes.
Yeah, totally.
Bite
And
the
roll
freaking
for
hat
the-
off.
you have to
For
roll
the
a.
second attack then?
Yeah, if you want to roll it, then you will do damage after that.
God, imagine a werewolf creature to avoid saying the name.
Okay, roll the other one for advantage, but I will tell you that does hit.
Okay.
Just in case it crits.
Okay, yeah, it still hits. All right. Each
Alright,
of
so
your
both
attacks is a 1d8 plus your strength modifier, which is 2
Okay.
damage.
Is that
Oh,
with
actually,
the
no.
Raging?
I am
Yeah,
dumb.
it's-
No, it is 1d8 plus 6 plus 2
Oh.
of your rage. So
Oh.
1d8 plus 8, pretty much.
Plus 6 plus 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Which one are you attacking first, by the way? Top or left?
Get rid of that one.
Top?
The
Okay.
top.
Fair.
All right. Boom. He's looking kind of rough already.
Let's just do another attack on him.
Okay.
Might as
Well,
well.
the other one hit. Just roll the damage. Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
my
God
lord.
damn.
God damn. Max damage on 2 of them. He's looking very bad now.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
So that concludes my turn.
Awesome. And this is not properly aligned, so we're just gonna go back to Jory because it is a turn of this creature all the way down here. And this creature that we don't know what it is, totally not at all, is going to interesting.
I almost said the name of it and I was like, wait a second, no one else knows what that is.
Yeah, nobody knows. Oh, perfect. They
It's
are
so
going
hard
to
not to accidentally say the name of monsters.
they're going to
It
move.
looks like a dryad.
Interesting. They're going to move over there, and you see they pull out some magic in their hands and empower the weapon, this crude club that they're doing, and they're going to try and hit you, Kipper, with it. And
Fun fact,
does
Taurin can
a
also do that depending if she took the spell.
correct. Taurin can also do that. Does a
I mean, what?
that is an 11. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit.
Nope.
All right, so that is it for this guy. The hag
Get
child
wrecked, scrub.
is going to use half their movement to stand up, and she is going to look at you, Rexmoa. You
Please
hear
help.
her mumbling something, and the mumbles start getting in your ears to the point where your mind starts hearing them. And I'm going to need a charisma saving throw, please.
I'm great at that. Bam. Oh,
Okay, you
I mean,
have
hey.
saved.
I was not lying. Oh.
You have saved, and you take no damage from it, and she is going to move back with her mama. And that is
Staring
it
at
for
you.
their turn. This guy, who is, well, no longer blinded, it would be, he's going to attack you normally, Jory, with 2 strikes. First one,
Okay.
that is a 22 to hit. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yep.
Second one is a nat 1, so we'll see what happens for the second one. First of all, you're going to take damage. The damage is, that would be a total of 11 halved for you. That is 6 points of slashing damage. And for the nat 1, let me roll a d4 to see what he does. Oh, he is disarmed now. He has lost his sight, and he's going to end up the turn there and be blinded once more. And now this guy, who is no longer blinded again, is going to attack you, Jory. Double scythe, sickle, scythe, whatever. That is a 7 to hit. That I'm assuming doesn't hit.
No.
And the second one is at 21. So that does hit. And you're going to take, again, 11 points of damage, but halves will be, 6. So that is it for his turn. Taurin, you're up.
Okay. So first up, Taurin's going to move over here a little to this guy, which I won't tell. I
Okay.
won't say the name of the monster either because I know what it is.
Okay.
But-
We got a bunch of knowers over here.
Did I
Woodland beings.
So I'll be right
Did I
here, and then I'm
spoil it?
going to actually cast Healing Spirit.
Oh, okay. Where are you putting the healing spirit?
The Healing Spirit. So I'm going to put that in here in the chat, and then the
Mhm.
spirit itself will go. Oh, how far was the radius again? Hang on.
60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah, it's
I
the
want to
second.
put it by one of my tanks.
Yeah, you can do it.
I said tanks.
Hey, They're tanking
by
pretty much.
Ambrose.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'll
Yeah.
put it right there.
Might
Okay.
be,
60 feet?
honestly.
That's
I am up
about
to
as close as I
60.
can get it.
We're gonna put it
I'll
right there.
I'll put it over here
Like-
somewhere.
Okay.
I like
Over
the
here.
endless amount of measuring arms that were coming from you.
Taurin,
Yeah.
would you mind rolling a D100 for me?
I know it's not the last time I'm casting anything either. So.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my
What the-
goodness!
What is happening
Stop
over
that.
here?
Stop that. God damn it. Stop that.
Who
All
did
right.
that? That's
Oh
not
my
me.
god. What
A
is this? Hunter X Hunter over here? Jesus.
37. Let's see what the
How does that
fortune
mean?
has. Yes, a
My
37 for
mana
you.
ability is not this.
Oh, it does? Sorry.
Hold on. 37.
If I had
Where's the
an
frickin'
ability, I
37?
would just make fish appear.
All right, stop it with the
So I
freaking
can
ruler.
eat them.
Ooh.
Knock it off.
Okay,
Okay.
damn, you guys are getting the good ones. Taurin,
Oh wait.
your next damaging spell within the next minute, so pretty much the next spell that you're gonna cast this combat, knocks the target prone.
Ah,
Make sure
I was
to
gonna
know
turn into a
that.
bear.
You can still do it, but you're not casting spells as a bear.
I know, but I can hold the concentration if I don't get hit.
But it is a damaging spell, so yeah.
Right. So any well then I have to hold
Magic
that.
missile.
Magic
Can't miss.
missile.
Also,
is,
Sorry guys, I gotta get in character here. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, mama, is your name Mickey? Because you're so fine.
Beautiful.
What?
Yeah, you're not. You guys cannot
Johnny Bravo.
understand.
Oh, that's awful.
Is that it for your
Never
turn,
look at me
Taurin?
again.
And then well, you said next damaging spell,
Yeah,
right?
next damaging spell. You've already used your action to cast Healing Spirit, which will cost you 2 mana.
Okay. So I gotta knock that off real quick. Give me 1 second. And then I did actually, if I cast Toll the Dead, that just does necrotic damage to somebody, right?
Yes,
So what that
that
means?
does necrotic damage. That is a damaging. Well, yes, it is a spell. Technically, it's a cantrip. So
Oh,
Okay,
man, Healing
I mean-
Spirit is a bonus action? I didn't know
Healing
that.
Spirit is a bonus action. Yes.
Jeez.
Okay. And then so I will cast that on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's do the guy in front of me.
All right. It's a save, right? Can you link the spell so I can know what save to do?
It's a wisdom shave.
Wisdom shave. I just want to check the DC as well. Okay, save
There
DC
you go.
16. Do they succeed? They fail, and they take.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, they haven't
I
taken.
don't
They
think
haven't
they're
taken any
injured,
damage. So yeah, they take. That will be
2d8.
2d8. Roll 2d8, my friend.
2d8. Wait, hang on. Just wait. Oh wait.
Roll another one.
Yeah,
That's fine.
And then another one.
Shucks.
All right. Hey, that's good.
Hey,
that's good.
still more than the normal max.
All right. Alrighty, and they are knocked prone now.
Nice.
All right. It is.
Yeah.
Is that it for your
I'm
turn?
done. That's it.
Oh, by the way, use the spell.
Oh.
Roll me a d100.
Maybe he forgot. Nah, man.
97. That's pretty close to 100.
Ooh,
So wait, did that-
97.
Is that the spell that knocks him? Like
No,
does that spell
It
use knock
was
them prone?
it
Okay,
was
okay,
the
okay.
wild magic surge.
Oh, okay.
Tor-
We keep on
Taurin.
getting buffed.
Suddenly,
This is insane. Jesus Christ.
suddenly, Taurin, you are surrounded by music until your next long rest. You have a theme song now playing all the time.
It's the Johnny Bravo theme song.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's keep it like that. We'll
no.
keep it themed. Oh no.
And this
Oh,
thing is going
no.
to try and move away from it. Before he exits the area, he has to do a strength
two,
saving
yeah.
throw.
I need to slow him down.
It is a DC 16. They succeed, so they can move
Aw.
out. And you can see how they also empower their weapon the way the other one was. And that is it, because they cannot do anything else. Actually, no, they can use their action to dash. Boop. There you go. Oh wait, no. Sorry, my bad. The movement out of it was the action. My bad. Kipper, your turn.
It's also difficult.
Okay.
terrain.
Get that from guy.
Is everyone's health okay?
Yeah. I'm in a hold spell.
I'm a bit bloody, but I do have the healing spirit next to me. So
Okay. So I'm fighting between, because I feel like the quicker we have this done, the better. And obviously,
usually
the main
killing
target
stuff.
is. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, you go.
So I was just gonna say, usually killing stuff means less damage, which means less healing need to be done. So
Yeah.
kind of like the idea of mitigation versus healing. Mitigation is
It's the
always
Marvel
better.
Rivals approach. Kill the DPS.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm, mhm.
yeah, and I'm very much thinking I don't know. I was thinking the hag. Is that the correct?
Hey, I mean, that is up to you, my friend.
Yeah, there's no wrong way to approach this. We're gonna live forever, so
Oh, I hope so. So I'm going to do something that might be dangerous.
All
once
right, that
again.
definitely does hit to the hag, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and now I'm gonna do. I only have 5 mana left, so
How do you only have 5 mana? Oh wait, you casted a few things already. Yeah.
I casted
Zone of Truth was
and
2
then I
mana,
casted.
and then a 3 mana Guiding Bolt. So
So
use
that's
5 mana.
You
Yeah,
should
use 5 mana, I
have.
have
Wait,
5
but you
left.
should have like 16 mana. Aren't you level 5? You have
Wait, I should
16
have
mana. Yeah, you have 16
Oh
mana
my
total.
goodness, life is
Yeah, so you
much
should still have
better
11
now.
points.
So you have 11 points of
Okay.
mana still.
Oh yeah, it's because you're still using the 4th level mana, which is 10 points.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have 16 points of mana. I'll edit that into your sheet.
Oh,
As a reminder for anyone tuning in, we're using the mana system, which means we aren't using spell slots.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna use it once again, a level 3.
Level
because
3,
I
go
have-
ahead, roll for that damage. That definitely does hit. Ooh, okay, big boy damage. The hag is there. Why don't you roll me a D100 though?
Ooh, yes.
13. Let's see what fortune has in store for you. Oh my goodness. Okay.
lucky number.
Yay! I turn into a shrimp.
Oh my lord. Okay, let me see about this. Oh no. This is
I
not
got
gonna
shrimp.
be fun.
Oh no.
Oh, we're talking about the hag.
Oh
no.
boy. Everybody within this
no.
circle
I
sorry,
recognize
square.
that.
has to succeed a wisdom saving throw, please. Including you,
Somebody.
Kipper.
Yay!
Exactly.
I'm very wise.
Wisdom.
Yes, and you're gonna be using
not fail.
your DC.
Oh no, I'm 11.
Uh-oh. What is
Might
your
come through.
it is not coming through.
Oh no! What the heck? Hang on.
No, Chi, you
I'll-
don't have to do it.
I'll hit it again.
Gee, you're
We're gonna-
basically like a firefly bug thing.
We're gonna come out with like 20 rolls. This always
Oh god.
happens.
Yeah. Give it a second. Let me check what is your save DC, because oh boy. This is not fun for everybody around you. Your save
there we
DC
go.
is 15. Okay, so you
Yeah.
failed.
Oh, 15.
Kipper.
If you need to manually
stuff
roll
not
it,
working?
I think your let's see, your bonus is +8, I think, because proficiency,
Both.
and I think you have 20 wisdom.
Both of these guys fail.
Oh, there it goes. Now it loaded, but okay.
It is not loading for
I
me.
still can't see it.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still can't see it.
Yeah, it didn't.
No,
let
it's
it
my
me
PC's going real slow right now.
Oh,
Hang on.
okay. That's all good. That's all good.
It's like. Sorry.
either.
It's just like that. It's trying to think really hard.
I'm on
Come
your
on.
stream, ZJ,
Uh-huh.
and like every few minutes it keeps on being like, "Oh, I see you have an ad blocker on. You should turn it off and use turbo instead." It's like
That's
the ad blocker
odd.
doesn't even work for this.
Yeah,
Stop.
I don't know. Okay, Taurin, you save Kipper as you cast your spell, which by the way did hit, and the hag did save the Constitution saving throw to keep the spell.
No.
Kipper, you see how energy is expelled all around you, and whoever didn't fail, whoever saved is not affected. So Taurin, you are fine, but whoever got affected are now charmed. Charmed meaning you have the incapacitated condition, meaning you can take actions, reactions, or bonus actions for the duration of the
Oh.
spell, and your speed is 0. And the
Okay, so
only way to snap out of it is if somebody uses the help action on you or you take damage.
you know what? This does work out a little bit in Torn's favor because it seems like the two enemies are also charmed.
Correct.
So,
And unfortunately, your turn has to end because you are incapacitated now.
yeah, but did I still hit the?
Yeah. You did. You did damage, but unfortunately, as I said, she succeeded the saving throw, and she is alive. Well, no, she's alive. Rexmoa is
she's
still.
not zapped.
Yeah, Rexmoa is still held. This guy is gonna dash, so that is to up to here, and is going to get their weapon buffed. This guy is also going to dash up to here and is going to buff their weapon. Oh wait, no, this one would be half movement because he was prone. Sorry, purple for prone. And
That
then
one
dash
trips
over here.
in the river quite embarrassingly.
Perfect. And he's gonna buff their weapon, and that is about it. As the turn ends, you guys hear the thumping getting closer and closer until it is right by this tree line. And suddenly, you see the figure of the creature approaching. Large white feathers as it comes out from between the trees. A yellow beak and murderous eyes. The creature will let out a large honk as you guys are facing a giant goose.
Bro,
Say that
that's the worst thing that could have came out.
And as the creature comes out, Sophia is cheering at this large monstrosity.
Aw.
And we're
It's
going
her
to
pet.
and we're going to have to stop the combat right there because it is all the time that we have.
Gosh,
We're going to
I didn't
continue
realize.
next
No.
time.
Can't we just run an hour later?
No, unfortunately not. People have to leave.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Some
but
people have to go
then-
to work.
Correct.
Oh my God,
We're
the
in
this
middle
is
of
the
a
giant
pretty
ghost.
harsh stop time.
How dare you guys go to work?
Stop on goose.
And say goodbye to the people watching the VODs. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Thanks for
Bye,
joining.
See you
This is
guys
all
around.